The movie that he made.
Oh, that's right.
He's a producer, and
I forgot.
he's in it.
Yes, I remember. You guys were telling me about this.
Marky's dangerous tonight, man. I feel
He's
like
throwing shit.
I
He's
know.
getting in fights with women.
I'm fucking scared. I don't even know if I want to do this anymore.
Dude, how do you fight a lesbian, dude?
Yeah, I'm scared
With no
now.
hands.
You should have seen his nails grew like 3 inches right in the middle of
His
All
his
right,
bowels.
listen. Welcome back to Stay True Sundays, your Auntie's favorite podcast, Season 2, Episode 11. 11! Now, I gotta do a warning to everybody. If you have a small child or a loved one or someone you even care about, someone that has ears, someone that has eyes, in the vicinity of this podcast, please allow them to exit. My dad is on. I am not held liable for anything he says, and I'm not cutting out if he says anything bad. So just know, viewers' discretion is advised because my dad is on.
Close enough.
Speaking of my dad, we have a live studio audience. My mom is in here. Listen, my dad's the enhancer. Braden is on in Andrew's spot, and Andrew is on vacation. He'll be fine. He'll be back
said.
next one, but
Well
yeah, he's good to go. All right, real quick, before we introduce you, we do a tradition. We do an ASMR sip of the drink into the mic for as long as you can. Ready? And go.
I think half of that went on your lap.
No, my sock, actually.
Oh, no. Soggy
Damn,
sock.
my sock is soggy.
Not the first time.
Oh.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Flavor
Gate.
saver.
Can you hear that?
Gay tits.
Alrighty. Here it goes.
I think I should have did my makeup or something.
It looks
mine.
good.
Yeah,
Whoever
no,
did it,
yeah.
maybe you should have done it, but whoever did it,
Yeah.
it looks fine.
Yeah, good job, Crystal.
Yeah, Mom, shout out you. Fantastic job. Yeah, my mom, Crystal. My dad, Marcos. We got Braden. And then we got the one and only. If you would like to say your whole name, your middle name, and what you do, because I have an idea, but I don't fully know. Go.
Well, I'm Jason Singer. I do special effects makeup. And if you watch anything that's like, well, actually, special effects makeup goes in every movie.
Everything.
It's not just, scary movies. There's special effects in every movie. Like if somebody gets hit, he has blood coming out of his mouth, or get a black eye. Those are simple stuff. So, I mean,
Very simple.
yeah, very simple. Like out
Damn.
of the kit thing, it's like so simple that you can get a color crayon and do it. Make a bruise real quick.
What?
Yeah, I'd probably end up looking like a Dalmatian with like a spot eye. Like if I tried to do it myself, it wouldn't come out good.
Wouldn't look like a bruise and like you just colored it in your
You're
eyeball.
like, what's wrong
Yeah.
with this guy's eye?
Okay,
Well,
so go ahead.
I mean, it's like I can actually look at someone and do their makeup, but I can't. I give women props. They can look in a mirror and do their makeup themselves. But like if I can try to do makeup on myself, it's very hard. But
Yeah.
when I'm doing someone, I can just boom and get it done.
Make it look good.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, question. So special effects is, there's so many broad questions, but if I were to narrow it down to my first question, I don't know. How do you go about, do you order like, okay, so this set is going to be a horror film, so we have X amount of fake blood, this and that. Do you order from a company, or do you make it yourself, or when it comes to prosthetics, do you do it yourself, or like do you outsource for that? I guess I'm getting at, or
Well, it breaks it down. There's different stuff. Is like if you actually work for like a production company in like a effects shop. Effects shop that's where they're gonna do all the molds, the casting of the prosthetics and stuff. It all starts from the actor. That they'll do a life cast of the actor. They'll take their face and they'll have a mold, a copy of their face in ultracal. It's a hard stone. So once they have that face in stone, they put clay on it and they sculpt the whatever they want. Say like it's I don't know, a demon or something. So they're gonna sculpt the demon on clay. So the clay is on the actor's face.
okay.
So once they got that all done, the texture and everything, and they spray and seal it, and then they do a mold over it. So there's a positive and negative. So they do a mold over it again. So now that mold where the sculpture was in there is in the stone now.
Okay.
So now you clean it up. You have the face and you have the stone, the actual mold. So then you pour this. It's called foam latex. It's different. It's 5 parts or 3 parts. It's different each company of it. So you pour it in there, and then you put the face back in there, and you bake it for 2 hours. And then once it's all done, you pull it off, and then you have it's like a foam football.
Yeah.
Same stuff.
What
So
the
it fluctuates and stuff. And you put it on the actor's face, and you have to use medical adhesive.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very painful when you take it off. So you got to be very careful when you take it off.
Fuck.
Yeah. So
You can't like, well, I mean, I guess not. You couldn't put like, well, you couldn't put Vaseline on your face to like, because it wouldn't stay, right? It has to be stuck to their face.
yeah,
Damn.
because the reason why they use medical adhesive because everybody sweats. So once you start to sweat, because it's hard for your skin to breathe through the foam latex.
Mm-hmm.
Now these days they have silicone, and silicone is more like it's like Jello. It'll jiggle more than the foam latex. But
Okay.
when you move your features and stuff, it goes with your face because it's glued onto your face.
Damn.
So yeah.
Dude, fuck that. So like that process has to take way
Yeah.
too fucking
What's the
long.
time frame that you guys are working with people?
Shit, anywhere from 2 hours, 3 hours.
To what's
do
the
one-
longest?
Just makeup.
What do you think? How long has someone sat in front of you specifically? Like, what's the longest you gone for?
I'd say 2 hours. It took me
That's
2 hours
way
to
too
do
long. Fuck.
my makeup on myself. 2 hours.
That's crazy. And they got to be like clean shaven. Like they
Oh,
have,
yeah, yeah.
they have to have like a straight edge, like razor, like right. You can't have any type of follicles sticking through your skin.
Well, when they do the actual like mold of your face, you have to put Vaseline on your eyebrows, your eyelashes, if you got any facial hair, because it's called alginate.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's the same stuff that they put dental impressions and stuff.
Yeah.
That goes on the face, and once that pulls off, you lose hair if you're not Vaseline all that stuff. So
Dude.
you got to wear a ball cap because it'll go in your hair and it'll all come out.
No shit.
Yeah.
I watched like the Halloween making a monster type shows on TV and stuff like that. That's insane, and it's crazy to see how long people will sit in a chair and day in and day out, however long filming takes with that character in that scene to get through it, you know.
Mhm.
And like, I mean, it's all fun and you make hella money as an actor, but really when it comes down to it, the nitty gritty, it's like, yeah, it's not manual fucking labor, but it's a long, monotonous like sitting there.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
it's a long
that.
process. It is.
How did you get into this? What made you like, you know, I'm going to take this route? Did it happen by accident, or did you specifically say, no, I'm going to school to do this, to ultimately get to where you're at now?
Well, I was always into like scary movies, and when I was in high school,
Fuck that, dude. You obviously didn't grow up. Sorry, I don't want to cut you off, but you obviously didn't grow up with the fear of the dark.
No.
Yeah, me either. Nah, yeah, fuck that. No.
I'm gonna tell you the very first movie I don't even watch it anymore is Exorcist. That's the movie is the most scariest fucking movie of all time. I'm sorry.
Pause. We're gonna put a pin in how you got into it real quick. Because I was gonna ask you that, but we already got to this. Why? I was gonna ask you what your scariest movie you thought was. Obviously, it's probably The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Why don't you watch it?
Because that shit is true. That's
Fuck.
some real true shit. That
No
the people get
shit.
possessed and everything like that. Yeah.
Oh, fuck that. Could you imagine doing her special effects? I'd be like, no, I don't want to.
Oh,
It'd be terrifying to
Have you seen
put
it?
that on. No, I will not watch that movie.
Well, actually,
Nope.
people died on that set. People got
Yeah, I
sick and
heard.
everything. Yeah.
Oh, I heard all of the not conspiracy theories, but all like the folklore shit happening behind the scenes that actually
Mm-hmm.
truly went on.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie all the way through.
Dude, fuck, you're not missing out. Gosh dang, no thank you.
The makeup effects artist. What's that?
That movie's our generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The makeup artist that did that is Dick Smith. He's like the godfather of makeup. You know, rest his soul. He passed away a long time ago, but I mean, the effects that he did back then are unbelievable. Of like how
Dude.
she shoot out, you know, the split pea. It's split pea that it's a tube. If the camera's right here and there's a tube that goes right here on
Mm-hmm.
her mouth and it shoots it out when she shoots, you know, she throws up.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie?
No, dude, I know what you're talking about. I have
Oh.
seen scenes of it, but I will not. I don't like scary movies. I don't know if you know this, but earlier when I said I wasn't afraid of the dark, I actually am still.
Was
Currently,
still, yeah.
was still, and presently.
with
I
it.
don't. Yeah, I don't do scary movies. Not even a little bit.
Oh.
So the fact that you said that, it's like, damn. Like I've never really met anybody that. My grandpa said he likes to watch scary movies to prove to himself that like this shit is not real. But then you're like, I like scary movies, and you're like, Exorcist is real, and I'm like, fuck. Like,
Oh
that's
yeah, well
a
that
trip.
shit scares the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Like The Conjuring, all that stuff scares me. The real shit.
Yeah.
But if you go to like all
Damn,
the
damn.
Jason and Freddy Krueger shit, that's I laugh at that shit.
That's what he said. It's comical.
Yeah.
I could see it's like too fake to be real. It's like, come on now. But Yeah, that's crazy. So you got back into it how did you get into all of this?
Well, when I was in high school, I decided that I wanted to get into the movie industry, and I got into this casting agency, and they're like, "Oh, we'll get you in this one movie," and I got the movie Flubber, a long time ago.
I love that movie with Don't Tell
Robin
Me.
Williams.
Robin
Yeah.
Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was local too. They filmed some of that at UOP.
EOP, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
A lot of the college scene because he's a professor, but they filmed it at UOP in Stockton.
Yeah. The basketball scene.
Yeah. Well, a lot of that
What?
campus too is like UOP.
I
It
really
was
like
funny
that movie,
watching
too.
everybody they had cords on them because they were bouncing around because they had the flubber on them. Yeah.
That's a trip. Wait, so what'd you do in Flubber?
Well, I was just an extra in there.
Oh, you were in the movie.
Yeah.
You're on camera.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you ever see me in there. There's like over 300 people in the audience.
You. Fuck. You've never watched them. Hold on, let me plug back in real quick. Sorry, technical difficulty. Every podcast, 5th one in the row. You've never watched the movie to like slow it down. Do you know what scene you're in?
The basketball scene.
The basketball. Okay,
Yeah.
so
He's probably in
you,
like the crowd. And so
Yeah.
they
You've
jump
never
in.
slowed it down to like.
There were so many people in there. Like, I mean,
I'm gonna look.
you can see me like in the other movies, like the one that we watched last weekend, Apparition. I'm not in that movie, but I did the effects for that movie.
What
Yeah.
the fuck, dude? Okay, wait. We'll get to that. I have a plan here. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right, so you're getting into it. So you were extra in Flubber.
Yeah.
That was
What'd you
back
do?
in.
So you were just an extra. You didn't do any of the special effects.
No, I
Okay.
wasn't into anything.
So you were
one
just
there.
trying to break in.
Yeah,
You're
I was
like, okay, I
breaking
want to
into
get
it.
into movies. Go to a casting agency. You get into Flubber, and then from there, you're like, okay.
Yeah. Then they're constantly saying, "Oh, well, we'll get you more movies, but yet here you got to pay this $1,000 for headshots."
You have to pay.
I'm like,
Motherfuckers.
nah, I'm cool. So then I tried firefighting because the only thing is what got me into firefighting is I don't know if you ever seen where your dad's old house in Lockford is.
Yeah, Grandpa's.
Okay,
Yeah.
before those houses were built, there was a field over there, and it caught on fire. Before those houses, and
Jason
the
was like 9.
yeah, probably around there.
Yeah.
Dang.
And the fire department is like, hey, my dad was there, and they're like, hey, can you help me? And then my dad got on top of the fire truck and helped, put out the fire. It was kind
What
of cool.
that's
so
sick.
then I got
That's
into
sick.
firefighting out of high school.
Yeah.
And went to college for it, and I was working at Orchard Supply Hardware. That's what I was working with your grandpa.
Oh,
And,
You're in
got it.
Lodi?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I was like, man, this is not what I really want to do. I was researching like stuff of like effects. I was looking at this magazine called Fangoria.
Okay. How old were you at this time when you started realizing like, all right, this is not my life path. I want to do something different.
I was probably like 22, 23.
Okay.
And
Like around my age.
yeah. And then I was like, man, I don't want to work at Osh no more. And I wanted to get back in the movie industry because I was always into scary movies.
Really?
Yeah, all the time.
What's
I was
your
like,
favorite scary movie?
that's kind of hard to ask somebody that.
I
It's
mean,
very
no,
it's
to-
very hard because you break it down to different categories.
What's
you
your
know?
favorite
No.
scary movie?
Fuck no. What I was gonna say is to have one is insane. To have multiple is like, what? There's scary movies. I don't know if you know that. I couldn't answer that question. Oh, okay. Take it back. Maybe Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's not bad.
impressed. He's
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
impressed.
he
He was
was
like,
like, special
I got
effects were
offered
whack.
for that
Yeah.
special effects, but I said nah.
He didn't like it. The windows
No.
came out of that guy's back. I was
Yeah,
out.
fuck. The first one's good. The second one's good too.
Yeah, I mean the makeup, the creeper was good.
It's
I liked
fire.
it. Yeah.
It looks legit.
To me, it's another predator.
Damn.
If you look at that makeup, it's almost a predator.
Yeah.
How his
Damn.
teeth
Yeah.
go out, it
Yeah.
looks like a predator. Same concept.
You know, I like Predator. Because he's a nice guy technically. I mean, he's a bad guy, but he's a nice
Which
guy.
one came out first?
Predator
Predator.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By years.
Okay.
Sorry.
Expert.
I
Damn,
listen.
all of a sudden.
Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger is like a really good movie. That's like a genuine classic.
Jeepers Creepers seems old though.
It is old, not that. It's like 2002.
No, yeah, Predator
Really?
came out a long time
Okay,
ago.
damn, I'm dating myself.
And yeah. His movies were black and white still, Braden.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So you're 22, 23, you're like, nah, not your exact words, but my words. Nah, fuck this place. I'm going to do this.
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much.
shit. Is it dead? Is it on still?
Yeah.
1 second. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I keep interrupting. I'm so sorry. I'm so excited to hear what you're doing. I
It's
got to
alright.
plug that in real quick. Hold on. Technical difficulties. 1 second. 1 second.
I think
Where's
it's still
that
running.
charger at? Oh, no. Mom. Push pause. Don't. Oh, it's right here. Perfect. Okay. Woo, baby. I can cut this out. Don't worry.
He said, "Mom."
Mommy.
Hey, so I just real quick
Yeah,
about
thank you
technical
for checking.
difficulties. I would say the thing that keeps bugging me is Jason putting on makeup.
I know.
Himself.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know
just
what's funny
knocked the
is
camera
like,
there, guy.
yeah, it's funny. My sister say the same shit to me.
Hey, well, you know what I thought was pretty cool when you did the Grinch on your face. You
Yeah.
showed me pictures last week, and I thought that was fucking cool because you literally look like the Grinch, and that was amazing. And he did it. He did it for like a,
That was for my school.
yeah. And
That was one of my projects I did.
Did you get an A on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking.
And it's
amazing.
still at the school right now. It's in the museum
That's
there.
right.
That was
Yeah.
supposed to be a hell of a, like when they did Kori, that was supposed to be like some grueling makeup that they had. Like it took a long time for them to get him into character, from what I've heard.
In the original Carrie, they used pig's blood. The one
No,
that.
excuse me, not
I
but
heard
with
that.
Jim Carrey being the Grinch.
Oh yeah, Jim Carrey. Yeah.
So I heard that Grinch, it took a long time
Yeah.
on the.
It's like 3 hours.
Yeah, it was like a long makeup process
had
every single day.
They had 30 special effects makeup artists on there to do all the Who's.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So you were saying though on Carrie, the movie, that was pig's blood.
Pig's blood that they pour on her when she's on the stage.
Yeah.
So why?
Yeah.
I wonder. So they wanted a really good effect because they couldn't just conjure up some red water.
No.
They really wanted a
Yeah.
thick ass because when you watch that and it's pouring on her, it's fucking thick ass blood.
Yeah, it is.
It looks like blood. Yeah.
Like if you go to what is it? Day of the Dead. It's a
Yes.
zombie movie back in the back
One of the
old
best
days.
ones.
Yeah.
One of the best ones. Yeah.
They when the guy's like laying on the table and his intestines when he rolls and the intestines fall out, those are pig intestines.
Wow.
They use real pig intestines.
Wow.
And there's a whole story behind that whole thing. Is they were stuck in those mine caves over there in Pennsylvania, and the power went out, and they had all the pigs' intestines in the refrigerators, and the power went out, so everything got spoiled. When they're like, "No, we still got to use it," so it was the smell of it was
just
nasty.
rank, yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird too, because like saying like I think there's a lot of similarities between human anatomy and pig anatomy. Like there's a lot of like I think they use
Like
components of pig intestine or
like-
pig heart and stuff like that for like human surgery. So it's interesting that they use them for special effects. Just
And
they're probably really
They don't
similar.
do it no more.
Yeah, that was probably
Yeah.
that was back in that
because
day.
everyone's
Yeah.
a pussy now. Anyways,
Shut up.
Yeah.
Can't get those pig guts.
back to like like the skin texture, breakage when like you get cut with it, and like their muscle density is like all super similar, and like where the organs are.
Yeah, we're just pigs.
We are pigs. Men, usually. Just kidding. Shout out men. Fucking. Anyways, okay. So you're 22, 23, working at Orchard Supply, and you're like, nah, I don't want to do this. I'm going to start doing something else. And then what? And then you're always interested in horror movies. So you're like, you know what? How did you correlate that? Like, I'm interested in this genre. I'm going to go and, like, tackle that. Because, like, I mean, I'm sure you had other interests, too. I have a bunch of interests, but I wouldn't be able to specify, like, one like that and be like, oh, I'm taking that.
Well,
You know?
because like I said, I was always curious about how they did the effects in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, how did they do that? Because it's so like amazing how the artwork and everything is.
Yeah, it's a trip. It's a trip.
And I was like researching, and I opened Fangoria, and I seen the school.
That's right, the magnet. Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, this new school that's opening up, and it's Tom Savini. Tom Savini is the one that he did all the makeup for Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, all those
Wow.
old zombie movies. And then he was in Dusk Till Dawn. He was Sex Machine.
Oh, with
Selma Hayek.
and fucking the
George
what-
Clooney.
George Clooney, yeah. He's the one that's in the bar where his pistol penis thing comes
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
That's him.
And wasn't fucking the Danny Trejo in there too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I like Danny Trejo. I don't know if you ever heard him in a podcast. He's like borderline losing his mind. The way he talks in sentences is like, bro.
I
Like,
met Danny Trejo like for a quick minute. Down
you
in
met
LA.
him?
Yeah, like we were in passing. Peter was getting a tattoo
Shout out Peter.
in
Guy.
Hollywood, and he like walked by the same tattoo parlor.
No shit.
We also met Queen Latifah that day randomly. Very brief.
Very brief.
Gave a wave.
Anyway, shout out
Shout out
Queen
Danny.
Latifah.
Shout out Danny.
Danny
Doing good
Trejo.
stuff.
and Peter. Anyway, so Dusk Till Dawn. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
so
on it.
I was researching different schools, and there were schools down in LA, but they're only like 3 months and whatever. And then I see the school, it's like, oh, it's 16 months and you get a degree. I'm like,
Where was the school at?
it's in a small, like, abandoned, like, city called Monessen in Pennsylvania.
Oh wow.
Yeah. There was, like,
Would never
nothing.
guessed it would be out there, but yeah. Hey.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like this whole, I don't know. It was really like a movie set, like abandoned city. Like 3 months before we got there, I guess the movie theater burnt down, so it's all fresh there. There's like nothing there. And I'm not going to really talk about the school, you know?
Yeah, I feel
Because
you.
it's not really. But yeah, I was just, the whole time, like I said, I was researching it, and I found out that you're going to get a degree. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go. So I ended up going over there, and it was like a whole culture shock over there in the East Coast.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
You got to think about the 3-hour, time difference and everything, and
How long was the school? Like
16 months.
Oh wow, it's long.
Yeah.
Long time.
And you get a degree. Real quick.
Said what?
And you get a degree.
Oh yeah.
The mics are louder. And the microphone or the mics are same, but the headphones are up. So you still got to talk into the mic a little bit. It sounds loud, but it's just for quality. We gotta
Does it sound better?
So yeah, but
Yeah.
out here, like it sounds good, but the headphones are picking it up, but you gotta talk in the mic, so the mic actually. Just saying, I don't want it to be. I want people to hear this. That's the only thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, so 16 months, you get a degree.
He does that to everybody. Don't feel.
I was
Honestly,
just
I
gonna say,
tried.
It's
I
part,
tried.
it's part of his. It's part of his.
I'm surprised he didn't say
role.
go ahead and suck it because everybody else has.
Listen, I told everyone, I was like, yeah, talking to you like a penis, but that's just, that's them. You're way higher than those motherfuckers, so I'm gonna tell you respectfully. Them, they're my friends. They could over there. Anyways,
Hey, I can make those sex toys. They're no problem. Those are easy now.
he's like,
Hey, he looked me in the eye when he said, "Fuck you, Jason."
No, I'm not gonna mold your dick, okay?
he's gonna.
Yeah.
Lies.
No matter how many times you ask.
He said
God
mold your
dang
dick.
it.
We did the popcorn trick when we were watching
Oh,
the fucking
my
movie.
God.
He's like, "What's the popcorn trick?" And I was like, "Let me
No,
show you."
no, please don't disregard him.
He's full of
please.
shit.
I'm so
Just
sorry.
keep
He is
eating
full of
popcorn. You'll find
This
out in
man
a
doesn't
minute.
know what he's fucking talking about.
Hey, I've known Jason since he was like fucking 12 and shit. So
Oh my
Oh hell yeah.
maybe 13. Maybe
Yeah.
Yikes.
He's a
Speaking
good
of
guy.
12, that's less than 16 months, and he was in a 16-month school and got a degree. Anyways,
Yeah.
Way to change it up. Way to change it up.
transition.
Yeah. Yeah, I was back there. It was a trip over there in the back, back east. It's like because I was over there when all the 9/11 happened,
Oh, fuck.
and yeah,
Oh, you're right there.
yeah,
damn
it was
near.
it was
Yeah.
crazy over there.
They had a crash in Pennsylvania too, right?
Yeah, the one that crashed in Pennsylvania was an hour from my school.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's really not that far.
Yeah, it
that's
was crazy.
That's insane.
and what's crazy is I stayed in the World Trade Center 2 months before that happened.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean you stayed? Wait, what? What do you mean you stayed
There's
there?
a hotel right next to the Twin Towers.
What?
Yeah, that's
I did
all
not
gone.
know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, now it's the Freedom Tower, and then it's the big or what was
The
is the
basin.
basement? Yeah,
Mhm.
with the overflowing pool. That's crazy.
yeah.
Sorry. Have you been there since?
That sounded nuts.
I went out.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, it's the difference between the New Yorkers of when I went before and then after. It's more calmer because
I bet.
yeah,
What, dude? Because I go every year, and I've been to Manhattan,
Yeah.
that area twice. Dude, everybody doesn't give a fuck about who you are, what you do, nothing. If you're in their way, you're in their way. They're gonna tell you get the fuck out the way. Like everyone's hustle and bustle,
Oh yeah. It's a trip when you go to New York and like there's like 300 people crossing the street at once. It's crazy.
And that's not even like an exaggeration.
Yeah.
Literally, like that many people. It's insane.
Yeah, it is. It's
insane.
it's insane.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm not the tallest guy. So the potential of getting lost in the crowd is very real. So when I go out there with my boys, I'm like, yo, like, don't lose track of me. Don't lose sight. Like, stay with me.
Yeah, you're
And
wearing
we do.
bright baseball caps and
I,
stuff.
I wear brighter colors. I have this flag that sticks in my belt loop, and it's like 3 feet above me, just in case. But other than that, it's a fun time. I like New York.
I won't go back no more.
No.
Yeah, I've been there 4 times.
Have you ever been to Long Island?
No.
So my friend, shout out Dan, Manny, all them, they live in Long Island, and that's where I hang out. Like I've been 4 years in a row. The last like 3 years, we fucked around Long Island and like Block Island. Like that's what we do. We hang out there. The city a little bit. We go to Queens to visit my friend Manny. Long story short, I told this story a million times. We visit Manny in Queens. We fuck around there, and like not even really far. The Brooklyn Bridge, maybe we'll go check out. But other than that, we don't do like Times Square or Madison Square Garden or anything else fun. We literally are not that. Those are fun, but we do way more fun stuff like ride dirt bikes on the streets. Like we do some hoodlum stuff,
Have you seen
Nothing
Elf?
illegal, but it's a good time. Yeah, yeah. We go find every spinning door and run around it. It's a good time. Long Island, New York is the place to be. And honestly, the people that live out there, they're just genuinely great people. Like here, So I have like my family here, and then I have my family out there as well. And it's like,
Well, they know you're not from New York.
no. Do you know why? The telltale sign is I say hella.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the
Hella.
telltale
That'll
sign.
catch you a lot.
When I was
places.
in Pennsylvania, they're like, "What the hell is that?" Hella.
It's
How
like,
much is hella?
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. I got that question. What hella? I said it's like an amount or something. Well, what kind of amount? I said like a buttload. Hella is a buttload. I had hella fun. I had a buttload of fun. It's like the same thing. Buttload sounds funny. Hella sounds better.
Yeah.
That's
It's the
just
same as hecka.
hecka.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like hecka and crud are like I'm a kid not trying to cuss but trying to cuss, and like fudge. But crap and hella are like I'm a kid that's starting to cuss.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
Yeah, you'll get that
they,
down south
they
too.
talk funny over there, though. They do.
Thank you. I was telling a whole story about my homie left, yada yada, whatever. We're at a party. My homie left. I was explaining to the basement of people like what the fuck just happened, and out of very serious, 2 girls looked at me. They stopped me and they're like, "Why do you talk so funny?" I said, "I talk funny. You fucking talk funny. It's water, dog, and coffee, not water, dog." Coffee. Like, fuck out of here with that bullshit. And you guys don't say hella, which is bullshit too, because hella is descriptive for damn near fucking anything. I had hella fun. That pool's hella cold. You're hella annoying. Fuck out of here with that. Listen to me. My friend's fucking lost damn near. Anyways, I went on a rant. We
Sorry,
ended up
Dan.
finding him.
Sorry, man.
Shout out Dan. He's good. He's totally good. But long story short, yeah, they told me I talk funny. I was like, no. You listen. There's no AW in Florida. Okay, it's not Florida. It's Florida. There's definitely an OR. Thank you. We sound it out. Like,
Yeah. I hate
like
when they're
humans.
like, how Yoon's doing. I'm like,
I've heard that
fuck is
too.
that? Yoon's?
Yeah, and they say the both of yous.
Yeah.
Like there's a But my friend's dad taught me. He's like, hey Mark. He's like, it's your 3rd time in New York. He's like, you know the alphabet yet? The New York alphabet? I was like, no. He's like, I'll tell you, it's fucking A, fucking B, fucking C. And he like started doing that. And he's like an established man, great guy. And I was dying when
That's
that
the
happened.
fucking Italians.
Yeah, they're Greek actually, but
Oh.
yeah, the Italian guys too. The Italian family I know, Joseph, shout out you, good people, I love them to death. But yeah, so Philadelphia, World Trade Center, you were there, life story. Pennsylvania, not Philadelphia, same thing, right? Philadelphia.
Philadelphia's
Oh,
in
yes,
Pennsylvania.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
so I've only been in
Yeah, yeah.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, well, it's where my school was. It's
Tomato,
more.
tomato.
It's more
Yeah.
west
Yeah.
of Pennsylvania. It's like an hour south of Pittsburgh.
Okay,
So
I know that is
Yeah.
actually. It's funny, crazy. I know that side a little bit.
yeah,
I dabble.
I've never been
every
there.
year. You've never been to New York?
Never been to New York. Never been to
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I've never been to Africa.
I've never been to Africa, but
No.
I think I might go here pretty quick.
Pretty soon after our Arizona trip. Okay, wait, quick. I'm very curious. Dad, can you stop interrupting?
He's the enhancer. He can interrupt.
I'm enhancing.
He's enhancing.
Hands and hands. Nothing.
I
Just
want
kidding.
to hear about Jason's movies.
I'm trying to get there, but I want to know the backstory how this man got up and
Your
this
mom's
thing.
bored. She's
Mom
like,
said
"Enough."
Jason's boobies.
Anyways, okay, Jason.
Ew,
So,
Crystal,
okay,
stop.
we're getting into how you're getting into this. I'm ready again. I'm so sorry for interrupting.
Tell us about your boobies.
Special boobies.
Oh God.
Yeah,
that,
no,
that
but-
looked like a
yeah.
special effect.
No, like I said, I was over there when all the 9/11 happened. And,
Yeah.
But it was it's a big culture shock over there, and I would say like the first 3 months was just like hell over there. It was like I was like,
Turmoil.
it was like, what the fuck did I even come over here? It was like I didn't know anyone there.
No
and
one.
No one.
Wow.
And it's like I couldn't get a job over there because it was like they won't hire anybody from different state. You know.
What? So you moved from Lockford,
Yeah.
to
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
My room was probably a little bit bigger than this shed.
What?
House.
And then it was like a dorm. It was like
No
a dorm.
shit.
Yeah, we had to
And you
share
moved-
bathrooms. It was horrible.
By yourself.
Yeah,
No family, nothing.
Yeah.
So what was the
Fuck.
first? So you finished school, and then what's
That's
the
crazy.
first movie you get on right out of that?
Right after that, I didn't do movies right away. I got into haunted houses.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So I
Where-
started.
Okay, so where was that like first gig at?
yeah.
That was in Sacramento. I worked for a company called
came
Gyros.
back?
Yeah, I came back.
Yeah, he was like, "Get me the hell out of
yeah,
Pennsylvania."
fuck this shit. Fuck Pennsylvania. Anyways, so you came back to Sac and you did haunted houses?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
How'd
So
that
what
go?
was the only around like Halloween time, or was it like?
Yeah, it was only during Halloween time, and I did that one called Gyro's 3D or Fear Factory. I did that one.
Was it like an actual like house, or was it like would they move like a set to a certain location and then you guys would like trick it out like based off?
Well,
of what
yeah,
was
they
there? Like,
they
how?
basically put like fake walls up and like a maze wise.
So it'd be like
and
on the
then-
back of a truck and then they
Yeah, and
unload
they
it.
set up like scenes in different rooms.
Oh, so you was like low-key traveling haunted house. Like it was the
Yeah.
same thing every time, but you're different locations.
Yeah, the scenes are. It's almost like a movie set. You go into different rooms and there's like a scene there,
Yeah.
and then the next room it's like a different scene.
Mhm.
It's same almost like a movie set thing.
That's crazy.
And you did all like how many? So you were a makeup or special effects makeup artist.
For the whole haunted house, yeah,
So-
for the whole month of October.
Were you guys pulling scenes like so? With the scenes that you guys were creating in the haunted house, were they out of like your imagination, or was it like, okay, this one's gonna be
Yes.
like Freddy's like room, or
Was it
was it like
inspired, or-
themed by
They basically gave me an idea. Like there's a clown thing, and which I hate clowns. I don't like clowns.
That's what you're scared of.
Why?
This guy.
What's wrong with clowns?
Yeah, what's up,
stuff? Clowns are kind of fucked up though.
I don't know. Just the movie,
I like-
It, the original
yeah.
one. It was just like that makeup's just creepy as hell. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Poltergeist clown?
Well, that one's creepy too.
Yeah, that's the worst one
Yeah.
for me.
Wasn't the guy that played it? He was like the that actor. You could see him because his like features were so like specific.
Like dominant in the makeup.
He was
Well,
the
one, in, the original It.
the original one. He was
Mark
like
Curry. No.
because he wasn't he
last
the
name's Curry.
butler in Clue?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was him. And then he was like in like Home Alone in New York. He was like the
Yeah.
maitre d' or whatever, or like
Yeah.
the
He was-
main guy in the
his,
hotel.
Like famous thing is he was the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, see, I don't think
He
I ever
was,
saw
he
that.
was the drag queen guy.
I could see him doing that.
Yeah.
It's the eyebrows.
Yeah.
like the crazy
Yeah.
eyebrows. And then
He has
it.
very strong facial features
Well,
too.
the guy that played it too, he's got really dominant features because I saw him obviously as it like in makeup, and then he did a show with the dude that Andrew hates that does Spider-Man.
Fucking
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Wait,
Yeah, yeah.
are-
It was called The Devil like Every Day or something like that.
Yes,
it was
yeah,
like-
it's a
it was
Netflix
good mo-
special
it was
or
a good,
Netflix movie.
good movie, but he was like I think he was like he was a character in that. He was like an alcoholic, but you could tell you're like, dude, that's Pennywise.
Yeah, for
Our,
sure.
You just
our
see it in it.
Pennywise or the new
Our
Pennywise?
Pennywise,
the new Pennywise, the new
I
one.
like that dude. He's
Oh, he's got
fucking cool.
he's got that creepy.
Yeah,
He's like
he's
just
really
do that
fu-
creepy
he's
smile.
creepy.
Yeah, he's got a
Brayden-
really creepy look.
Braden's old enough for both Pennywises, not gonna lie.
I was always
No,
like,
not the first
we
one.
had the It. I think we had the It like DVD back in the day, and I was just like, no, I'm
Yeah,
not watching that.
no.
No, that thing was too creepy.
Fuck that.
And he had the claw too. I don't know if he has the claw in the new one. He had like this creepy
I don't
hand
even
thing
know.
that was
Yeah,
You
like
would know. You like
on,
clowns.
on the cover of the movie, and it
Yeah.
looked like some like witch hand.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I don't
It's
think
just
that
like-
transitioned into the new one.
Jim.
Tim with a T.
Tim Curry.
Tim
Yeah.
Curry.
That's,
You're
that's
close.
the guy
Yeah,
from
you're
back
right.
in the day.
That's old It. Okay,
a
so
funny character.
now
It was,
you're
like,
doing-
it was like that makeup's so simple too, though.
Oh God, yeah.
It's so simple, and it scared the shit out of people.
no shit. I haven't seen the original It. I've only seen the new, both of the new
I
ones.
think the It premise is like I never saw the first one, and then I saw the second one, and I think the premise is just ingeniously creepy. Like there's a clown that lives in a manhole, like in a sewer.
Yeah.
Like, that's just kind of creepy. Like it's like who the
and
fuck thought this
low-key-
crazy story line up?
And he low-key haunts your like daydream, like
Well,
you're
he's
not
like the
dreaming,
Fre-
but you're alive in
It's
the
like the
day, but
Freddy
you still
Krueger
fucking
spin.
yeah, low-key a Freddy Krueger spin, but like reality, like
Yeah.
because he could alter reality, make you think certain things, but that aren't happening. But
It's a good
Dude.
premise. That movie just I didn't see the second one. Did you see the second one?
yeah, it's
Well,
it's
the
just as
newer
good.
one
Is
is,
it?
a lot
Yeah.
of it. It is makeup, like practical effects, but a lot of it is visual effects.
Yeah.
A lot of it is.
Have you? So, I want to finish your practical.
Okay, so
effects.
you were saying you were doing haunted houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what'd you do from haunted
So
houses?
from haunted
SAC,
houses,
you're like, okay.
I like took a break.
How
And
long?
then,
How long?
Probably maybe 2 years,
Okay.
and then
So
I
you're
got-
like 20, what, 6, 7 at this time?
yeah, probably around
Okay.
there. And then I got this thing in the ad saying, "Oh, they're looking for extras." I'm like,
And add something that was in like papers back in the day.
"Yeah,
I don't know what that is. An email? What? An email on the table? Weird.
yeah."
Just kidding.
And they were looking for extras in Stockton about this movie called Big Stan.
Shout out Big Stan.
Big Stan Harris.
Big
Hell
Stan
yeah.
Harris here.
Yeah, they were looking for a bunch of extras to be convicts in this movie, and it starred Rob Snyder, and
I like Rob Snyder.
I don't think I've even heard of this movie.
yeah, it was shot in Stockton.
Big Stan.
If you
Yeah.
saw
What?
the DVD
There-
cover, you'd be like, "Oh shit!" Because I thought the same
Well,
thing.
and I don't know if this has ever been like verified, right? But there was this whole like so. I grew up in like Sandler generation, where like Billy Madison and
Happy Gilmore,
Waterboy and
yeah.
Happy Gilmore, those were like the comedies of the day. And Rob's always like kind of in like the
Yeah.
background because
Yeah.
he's boys with Sandler. And there was like a rumor that he was like from Lodi, but it could be now that I'm hearing
Rob
this.
Snyder's from San Francisco.
And I believe
that close
and
to
I,
us?
but I also
Wow.
never believe. I was just like, "There's no way Rob Snyder's from Lodi." But maybe it's just the Stockton Connect for the movie
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Stan. That's how that rumor got started. But I used to hear that back in the day, like, "Oh yeah, Rob Snyder's from here." I'm like,
What
"Is he
the
really though?"
fuck?
Yeah, that
So-
was like a thing you would hear as a kid. Like when I was a kid, they were like, "Oh yeah,
Dude.
Rob Snyder's from here." I'm like,
Well,
"Is he
San
though?"
Francisco's the same, not the same thing, but pretty much. So you were in Flubber first or Big Stan first?
I was in Flubber first,
And then Big Stan.
then Big Stan.
So
and-
you were an extra in Big Stan.
Yeah, but you can actually see me in Big Stand
No
multiple times.
shit.
Yeah.
What
I'm
were
gonna
you?
look it up. What
What was
part?
your character?
I was just an inmate.
Were you like gangster?
What?
Did you have like a neck tat?
You have a face tat?
No, actually they shaved my arms and they put tattoos on me.
No
Did you?
Yeah.
shit.
You gotta throw that picture up.
Oh,
Like,
I
you
will.
find- yeah, it's
Dude,
fucking
you gotta
sick.
tell
Have
me
you seen
where.
it?
No, when that's what we were talking about the other night. He came over with like 4 movies. We chose to watch one instead of the other 3. But I was tripping on that totally.
That
I
is
didn't
so
even
cool.
know
Wait,
that.
okay.
I didn't even know that.
So you're okay. So you're working. So you went from fucking like Orchard Supply to moving states away, the other side, to like, all right, I'm gonna do this. All right, fuck this. Come back, haunted houses to an extra in Stockton. Okay.
Okay.
I'm on
and
mine.
then from there, it was like, it was another hole, another break, and I got into.
Was that you, or was that just like the industry where you're like, okay?
No,
is it-
that was totally me. I took a break
Stepping
again.
back.
Yeah, I stepped
Okay.
back and I was watching a reality TV show then, and then it was called Rock of Love with Bret Michaels.
Yeah,
I
I remember.
know
Rock
exactly what you're
Love.
talking about. That's crazy.
And
The headband.
Yeah.
one of the girls,
The bandana?
which was Brittanya, she came to Stockton, and I'm like, oh,
Oh.
damn, I'm gonna go see her. You know?
Hell yeah.
And
Fan.
yeah, I went and seen her, and I told her what I did. I said, yeah, I do molds and this and that. And she's like, oh, can you make my hand like this? Because she's in the rock like this.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I could do that shit. And so
Easy.
it ended up
For
like
a small fee.
Yeah,
Of your
it-
titties. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, let me get to that story.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Chris,
yeah.
cover your ears.
Ooh, I'm excited. Go, keep going.
But yeah, it's like so.
So you go to like, she's like doing like a public appearance.
Yeah, she
And
was
you
doing
like
a meet
go
and-
hit up and you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey,
She was
what's
doing
up?
the meet
I
and
can do
greet.
the rock hand.
Yeah, and I was talking to
Yeah.
her and I was telling her what I did and stuff. She's like, "Oh, that's cool." And so
She
I
had to change her underwear. She was like, you know,
Oh, no.
hell yeah. Keep going. I'm listening. Don't worry.
so yeah, she's like, "Well, can you come to my hotel room?" I'm like, "Okay, yeah,
yes.
we could do that, I guess."
Cancel all my plans.
So it was me and my cousin. I'm like, I need somebody to come help me, and so we get there and she's barely getting out of the shower. I'm like, oh. Shit.
Gangbang.
I'm like, I don't know if this is good or bad
That's
because
It's amazing.
no, because
I'm jealous.
no, it was bad. It was bad
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
because the humidity that
She had
was
a
in the
penis.
room
I was gonna say that. I was
basically
waiting for
screwed
you
up
to
the
say it.
mold. So
What was it? Oh, the humidity in the room.
yeah, from the shower. So
Motherfucker.
yeah,
So you were doing the rock hand
It messed
there
up,
in
yeah.
the apartment or the hotel room?
Oh, yeah, we had to put a tarp down because we didn't want to ruin the hotel room. It's a mess.
Well, not with
This is like casting
what's wrong.
couch. I feel like big time. Like what? Is
Don't listen to
happening here?
him. Don't
Showed up
don't
with a
show
tarp.
up at
Who
the-
shows up with a tarp and shit? Dude?
Either
So,
you're
yeah,
killing
it-
somebody or making a mold hand.
No shit.
Yeah,
we
so
don't know.
I mean,
Hand
you know,
mold.
she stuck her hand in there, in the mold, okay, in the mold, and then
The mold.
and she pulled. Whoa, I don't know if this pull it out thing too, but
The mold.
yeah.
Yes. Everyone in the mold.
The mold.
And so I mixed the stone, I put it in there, and it didn't turn out all that great because the humidity screwed it all up.
What
She
did
was
the
like
humidity,
flipping it off at the end.
What did the humidity ruin? Like the way that it set, or
the
was it
sets,
just
yeah.
like a blobby-ish?
Yeah, it didn't
Okay.
set right.
It would be like trying to put a mold in here when it's like 100 degrees.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like 105 right now.
yeah, it's fucking hot.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. That's what you get. You know, we're
This was
low
about
production.
the temperature of that room. Because
We're low production right now. No molds. Don't worry.
Jake was getting out of the shower. It was steamy.
We'll all sweat
Yeah,
together.
yeah,
Don't
it was
worry.
very steamy. So yeah, so it was like, oh shit, it didn't turn out great. I was like, oh fuck, well I'll do it again. I'll go.
You gotta come back to my room.
No, I'll drive to LA and go do it again. And then she's like, oh, you know what? You're cool and everything. She's like, do you want to come on board with
What?
my management team and
what?
do bookings with me? I'm like,
Bookings
What?
for what?
to book her for meet and greets. So I'm like, fuck yeah, why not? You know? So
Oh
I-
my gosh.
I started like booking Brittanya like all over, you know?
No shit.
Yeah, so I started traveling, and so I was working with her management company, and so we lost her. She ended up going with her
Damn it.
fiance or
I
her
thought you guys
husband
like,
now.
literally lost her.
Yeah. So
Found her.
then we ended up the management company. We ended up picking up girls from the Bad Girls Club show. Oh my god, that was drama there. We
I love
picked
drama.
up, yeah, we picked up 2 girls from the Bad Girls Club. We picked up.
So you guys are just booking people at this point.
Yeah, we went out there and
You guys
reached to
done it
these
all.
people.
He was in Flubber, was doing haunted houses.
Now I
was
got into-
making rock on molds of hands,
Matt
and then I was like, hey,
Schneider.
we're just booking
I-
strip teasy.
I feel like we're not even halfway through his actual life story, and I'm literally on the edge of my seat.
This
Keep
guy's
going.
done it all.
Oh, that's not
This guy's
even
done it all.
half yet.
This guy's done it all.
Oh,
I
keep
tell you,
going.
I did hellish shit.
Okay,
Hell
so
yes.
you're booking some bad girl. What's
Some
the thing
women's.
called? The chicks.
The chicks from the Bad Girls Club
Bad
show.
Girls Club show.
And
I don't
then
even
we-
know what that is. Do you know what that is?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
It's a show.
It's a show about bad girls.
Yeah, about bad
clubs.
girls.
Yeah, and there was also we picked up Nadia. She was on the show called You're Cut Off.
I'm
It's like
gonna
these
look all these
rich, chicks that the parents support them, and they put them in this house, and they take all their money, and they had to actually work.
The Kardashians.
No,
Same thing.
Okay.
something like,
different.
but
Okay.
no, yeah. And then we picked up this other girl called Raven. She was on a show on MTV called Electronic Barballas. So
Damn, dude.
we were booking, and I was traveling all over the United States.
Really?
And it was nice because my travel was paid for,
Damn.
my hotel, my food, and then
What?
I got 20% of what they made,
And
whatever they got
what?
booked. Yeah,
And Pretty Women.
yeah. So
Win.
I'll tell you one story with them.
Yo.
We were in St. Louis.
Only one.
Yeah, only one. We were in St. Louis, and it was from two girls from the Bad Girls, and it was like 2 hours to the where we actually go from the airport to the actual event, and we're in this limo, and I was hearing all the drama about the show,
Marky would have been all up in that.
and it was, I mean,
But yeah, enough. Show me your titties. Yeah.
I had to sign
Respectfully.
a confidential thing, so I can't discuss anything about the show.
Did it expire by now?
No.
Are we beyond the
Because-
was
Are we
it the
beyond
constituted
it?
limitations? Are we beyond that? Yeah.
Because when they film the show, they film it like 2 months before it actually comes out. So
Oh, okay, I see.
I couldn't discuss anything about the movie because I wasn't going to get sued $1 million. So, and then yeah, I was just listening about all this drama about the girls because the girls really hate each other. They really hated each other.
Even
yeah.
though all in the same show.
Yeah,
Damn.
they really
Yeah,
hated
they don't
each
want
other.
that attention.
And then,
True.
because they're in this house for a month, right? And they stay there the whole time, and they're like getting tired, and they're like, we wanted out of this house. And what sparked it up more was like the producer goes, "There you go. Here's all this alcohol on the table. Get drunk
Yeah.
and start fighting again."
shit.
That's all they.
Yeah, we gotta keep it spicy.
Yeah.
I
so
like
they,
that producer.
Yeah. So
He's like,
Hell yeah.
it was me.
yeah, it was fun.
I'm
So
him.
yeah, so I was with two of the girls, and when you're with the girls from the Bad Girls, you get drama. You get all these girls like, "Oh, bitch, you're a bad girl. What up now?" You know, all these girls
You're
come
not
up
a
to
bad
them.
girl.
Yeah, so I had to watch, make sure they're okay all the whole
I
time.
had to watch.
Yeah.
I had to watch him fucking strip naked. It was. What the fuck?
Oh wait, that's coming. That's coming. So,
So there was a challenge. It was like who could be more bad.
yeah,
So they started
Yeah.
beefing it.
So it was like the whole time is like I'm making sure they're okay, and then the event was done at the bar, and then they come back to the hotel. I got to make sure they go in the room and make sure
Lock
everything's
the
cool
door behind them.
Yeah. So I make sure they get in their room, and they're like, they start, taking their stuff out in front of me. I'm like, okay, I gotta go,
But
because
slowly.
yeah, this could be a setup. I don't know. So I was like, because I'm not losing my job. And,
No, respect. You're a respectful guy. I like
yeah,
that.
I can't do that. So I
More of
left.
a man than I am.
Yeah.
Respectful.
Yeah. Did you teach this kid anything?
Yeah, how to count in the Italian alphabet.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
No, New York alphabet.
New York alphabet.
What did I say?
Wait, Dad, we're taking away from
Oh, I'm sorry, Jason.
this guy who was telling me a great story. Anyways,
So they start tripping.
yeah,
Yeah. So I was like, I had to leave the room.
respect.
Yeah.
I like that.
So that was one incident.
Don't
and
be
then,
creepy.
Yeah. So that was the one incident, and then I started like, getting away from all that because once Jersey Shore went off the air, well, I did an event with Snooki too, and that was
What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
yeah, I did an
Dude,
event with
did
Snooki
she
too.
sign any part of your body?
No, I have a picture with her.
What was she
You gotta
like?
send that to me.
She was a sloppy drunk.
Oh
Not
yeah,
bad.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, she was sloppy everything
Yeah,
for
she was
what I saw.
sloppy.
yeah.
I think
She
she'd be
was-
fun though.
She was a sloppy. Actually,
Yeah.
is what I heard.
Yeah,
Did,
it was.
You
it was,
kicked it with her? You like hung out?
Yeah, well, for a little bit, and then Mike's situation was there too.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
but he showed up like 2 hours late, and
Yeah.
he was expecting like to get full paid, and he didn't because my friend put on the event, and he's like, "Where's all my money?" He's like, "Well, you showed up 2 hours late. You ain't getting full your money."
Yeah, to a 3-hour event, like the fuck guy.
Yeah.
What? So, wait. What event was that? What were you doing? What?
It was an event in by Fresno. It was in a casino over there.
Snooki came to Fresno.
What?
Yeah.
I feel like that's her niche. The
Yeah.
Fresno people are loving it.
Yeah. They probably were, and she's like, "What the fuck is that? It's hella sloppy and shit."
No, she didn't know where she was at. She thought she was in the
No,
book
she had
club.
no clue.
No.
Dude,
Yeah.
that is dope, yo. That's dope.
Okay, so were
I
you
can hear
booking
that.
Snooki, or what were you
No,
doing
I
for
just
her?
went there. My friend, he booked her, so I ended up going over there.
Oh,
and
nice. So
helping
you
him
were
out
just
with
kind of like
her.
hanging. Yeah.
When it comes to like, he booked her, and you went to help out with.
Making sure the event went okay.
Got it. What kind of event was it? Like a signing or
It was a
not
meet and
more?
greet.
For sure. So like a signing kind of.
Yeah.
Hell, that's crazy. How many
So
people
how-
think showed up to that?
Fuck. Probably almost 1,000 easily.
Jeez.
Yeah.
At a venue or outside?
It was a club.
Casino, right?
At a
Yeah.
club?
There was a club and a casino.
What the?
Just like you drawing
Yeah.
crowds.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was when
That's
Jersey
insane.
Shore was first on the air. That's what brought a lot of it.
Wow, dude. So you went from, damn, you did so much. You went to like a promoter. Like, how'd you actually get into like, you were actually in movies, not as an extra too, right?
Yeah.
You're like genuinely in movies.
Yeah, in
what movies
movies.
are you in?
Well, I wasn't Big Stan. I wasn't extra in that
Yeah.
one. You can see me. And then
And Flubber, if you look
And
hard,
Flubber,
which I'm
yeah.
gonna find. I'm
Yeah.
gonna find.
And then from there, then I went to Apparition, which I did the effects for. And then from Apparition, I went to Notorious Nick, which I'm in that movie. I'm a feature extra in that one.
What the?
And then
That's sick.
after Notorious Nick was Ballbuster.
I've heard of Ballbuster. I
And
haven't
then-
seen it.
Yeah,
but I
don't
have
think
heard
I've
of
seen
it.
that
I play a mascot in there, a turkey
No
mascot.
shit.
A turkey?
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah, a turkey.
Nice.
It was fucking hella hot in that damn thing.
Hotter than the studio.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, Mom, trust me, we're probably gonna go over our Loki. That's okay though.
That-
Everyone, stay along with the journey
Yeah,
because
30
it gets.
minutes at
Shout out
least.
that movie Apparition was really good, and
Yeah.
I watched it. I really really liked it, and that's not just saying nothing. It's
So-
it's low key under an A, way above a B, and then the movie he's talking about, Notorious Nick, is about a MMA fighter that has his arm is cut off right here, and he
Yeah.
ended up going through a whole fucking
No
process
shit.
of doing really well.
And
True
you were-
story?
Yeah,
Good
true
movie,
story.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
you
Good
you
movies.
were in Notorious Nick.
Yeah, I'm in the Notorious Nick.
What part did you?
I'm in the audience in one scene, and then they cut out a lot of it, but I was in the bar fight with him.
No shit, dude. That is fucking dope. Yeah, we're gonna rewind a little bit to my to my grandpa's service. He was here, and we were looking at the podcast and talking about everything. And this was 2 weeks ago, and he's like, "Oh, this coming up week doesn't work, but next week, this week or whatever, that works better." And I was like, "Yo, hell yeah!" So you mean
Yeah.
you had the spot solidified for a good amount of time. But he was like trying to tell me, so I was like, whoa, save it, save it for the fucking podcast. Like, I'm that interested. Like, yo, like put on the podcast. This is dope, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Do you ever get nervous? Do you at all for anything, for prosthetics? Or are you that fucking confident? You're like, no, I got this. Or like for being in movies, like,
oh, fuck no, I'm always nervous.
What?
I mean, you
You seem
never.
confident
Nobody's
as fuck,
good.
which is good.
Nobody's good. Yeah, I mean, there's always somebody better. You always gotta think that.
that's a good way
There's
to
always
look at
someone
life
better.
for everything.
Because I mean, you got to think once you do the makeup and the director comes and the producer, they look at it and they're like, "Oh no, I don't want it that way." You're like, "Fuck!" So then you have to take it off.
2 hours later.
Yeah, 2 hours fucking later, you gotta. Then no, you only got an hour to do it. So
Fuck.
yeah, time's money when you're on a movie.
Have you ever failed a? I don't think you have, but just a question. Have you ever failed a prosthesis or a prosthetic on the face where you're like, fuck, I needed a half an hour more or an hour more. Like, this is impossible.
Well,
Have you
shit,
ever-
I had a producer came up to me and I had to do 7 makeups in 15 minutes.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That doesn't even sound real. That doesn't even sound realistically possible, even
Yeah.
for the most basic of makeups in 15 minutes.
It was very hard.
It's a big
What did you
paintbrush
do? What
just
kind?
slapping people
Yeah.
in the
What
face.
what kind of makeups was it?
Well, it was
Or
basically for
makeup.
the little kids on Apparition.
Really?
Yeah, I
Well,
had to
okay, so you guys brought this up a couple times. I know you've seen this, right, Marcos?
Yeah.
What's Apparition? What's that movie all about?
Yeah.
Well, it's based on the true story about the kids in the Preston Castle, and I
And Ione?
Okay,
Oh,
yeah. So this is the
fuck.
movie you were talking about last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
so
was mentioning it.
what I was looking up Castle Rock golf course is like right there, right? Isn't there a golf
Yeah,
course
it's
that's
not
like
too
right
far,
in
yeah.
proximity?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I've heard about this castle. I've never been though, but it's supposed to be like
Have you ever been?
legit. He was in the movie. Yeah.
Oh, so you
I was there.
He was there.
Did you feel genuinely, aside from the movie, did you feel anything
Oh
going
yes, yes.
Shut
It
the
was really
fuck.
fucking haunted there.
on? Swear.
We start at 4 p.m. and shot all the way to 7 a.m. So we were there the whole night. whole night.
And the witches' hours at 3 a.m.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, and excuse me for interrupting, but if you watch the movie and they got all that makeup on and they're dealing with all the shit,
Yeah, it's like
there's a little pool. It's fucking like you could feel, you get chills watching it and knowing that he was there doing some of the shit. It's fucking creepy, dude.
How do you sleep at night?
I just sleep.
I just close my fucking eyes.
He's like,
yeah, I don't-
he's like in a coffin.
That's
That's
how
like
like-
everybody.
That's what I was just telling your dad. I told your dad today. I was like, yeah, when I went there, nothing followed me home. I was good.
Yeah.
Were you nervous? Okay, what
It's
did
like
you
opens
experience?
his car. It looks like a hot box. There's just sage burning in his
yeah,
car when he shows
he's like,
up to the set.
he's like,
Yeah,
I'm good. Don't worry.
How'd you know, man?
What happened to you? Like, what did you experience personally?
Oh shit! There was we heard kids laughing down the hallway, and there was nobody there. We're shooting down this one scene, and there's a big old room where the
It's
kid,
like,
little
a
kids,
mental hospital for like teens, right?
well, troubled teens. So they sent them
Troubled
there,
teens.
yeah.
Yeah. I
And
heard some creepy crap.
there's like a
about it.
big room where they slept, and then there's a prop where there's rocking horse, which you see it in the. Oh, that's mine. Sorry.
Oh, dude, that was
That was-
bugging.
yeah.
That was trippy.
I felt like there was like a view.
Yeah, they're coming towards me. Talking
Dude,
to
my
me.
ear was
They're
my
telling
ear-
me don't talk about them right now.
Tripping. That was a
Yeah.
good time. Anyways, there's
It's a text message from a ghost just came
Yeah,
in.
the little kids are like, don't talk about.
Hey,
this.
motherfucker,
Yeah.
quit talking. FBI, open up.
So yeah, there's this prop horse which you'll see in the movie. It's we were filming this other scene down the hallway, and we heard something, and there's no power. We had all flashlights in there, and we look, and we see the rocking horse moving. We're like, what the fuck? There's nobody there.
Rocking on it?
Yeah, it was rocking back and forth. It was pretty freaky.
Did you, you guys all saw that. Did you like, okay, what was the vibe? Was it like, what the fuck? Or was it like,
Thank you.
all right, cut two? Or
shit.
what the
No,
fuck?
it
Or
was
did
like-
you guys like acknowledge like, I saw that, you saw that, you saw that, you saw that, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was basically like, what the fuck? I mean, like, nah, we gotta get this done. So we we
Back
went
to business like
to
that?
Business, yeah.
Dude.
I feel like that's the appropriate thing. You're just like, that
No,
was weird. All right,
no.
let's go.
Here's
What
the
do you
problem.
do?
No,
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna
run
tell you.
out and get it done and get out of
Yeah,
there.
like, okay, this is tripping.
Jason, listen. Let's reminisce, okay? Okay. Let's a dream world. Me and you, we're in there. Everyone else is there. The rocking horse starts going. Everybody's like this. All right, cut two. Here's me. Nah, fuck that. Do you fucking see what's happening? Fuck that. And the fucking it's dark outside? No. Listen, I'm gonna save everybody. You grab you by the arm. You lock arms. Let's leave. Continue this tomorrow.
Hey, but-
and we all, hold on,
Yeah.
down, not done yet. We all get the fuck out of there, save ourselves, and we just do it in the daytime when that shit doesn't happen as often. What's wrong with that?
Nah, but you
better
can't do it in
than
the
night.
daytime. Like I was telling your dad, there was a couple scenes we had to like put tarp on the windows because we had to make it dark in there.
Hey,
You made it dark in a haunted fuck that.
Who are the two girls that you had to pretty much you couldn't be a chicken shit, you know what I mean? Like it was not I always say Tara Reid, I don't know why.
It's Mina Savari.
Mina Savari,
Yeah.
Mommin.
which is great, and then the other girl that you said was hella cool too.
Annalisa.
Yeah, and
She's in Cobra
Anal.
Kai right now.
you don't want to be no little bitch and be
Yeah.
like I'm scared when they're just like
I don't
Oh,
give
yeah.
a fuck, dude. If that's just
Yeah.
if that thing is moving on my own, guess what? You guys don't want to go? Fucking your boy out the window head first into a dive roll right into my car. Sage already
would
burning. I'm gonna go fuck.
grab the hottest chick's hand and just start running.
No,
Yeah.
fuck that, dude. You guys want to stay? Hottest chick can stay too. I don't give a fuck. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I do jujitsu now. Maybe now might be a little different. I might, one of these to a ghost. We'll see.
How the fuck are you gonna do that?
To a ghost?
Yeah.
Have you seen my jujitsu skills?
No.
Exactly.
They're
They're
ghost-like.
otherworldly. There's not a belt dark enough. There's like black belt. There's not a belt dark enough to fit my waist on my skills.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. It's carbon fiber.
He's got a
Shout out
belt.
Andrew.
He's got a belt as dark as the Preston
Well,
Castle
Yeah,
at night.
darker.
I think we should go to the Preston Castle then.
yes, this Halloween.
I'm
Yeah.
busy this
Let's
weekend.
podcast it.
Actually,
Yeah.
Let's go
I'm gonna
put-
be in
put a
Arizona this
table.
Actually,
Halloween.
you
Crazy.
can spend. They have events where you can spend a night there.
Yeah, I've heard of that. They said, you're too cool to go, and I got kicked out
Oh, okay.
randomly. It
Okay.
wasn't because I was crying like a woman. I was
Oh.
just, they just said, don't go. That's what it was.
What would you rather spend the night in Preston Castle or deal with today's administration?
Today's administration, deal with it, like live in it, or like have to be a part of it.
Spend a week.
Preston Castle, fuck it. Is Jason there?
No.
Oh, he's not? No, I might. Fuck. I might text him like, yo, check this out. I'm fucking getting through it. And he might be like, been there, done that. And then that will inspire me to stay there longer. I'm kidding. Fuck that shit.
I'll tell you the real shit and the fake shit.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be texting him like, yo,
hey, dude, that
this
shit's-
door opened and no one's here. He's like, that's real.
That's real, man.
Yeah,
That's,
fuck.
No.
So what happened after Snooki?
What the fuck, Preston Castle?
No, that
Right?
was before, right?
No, Preston Castle after.
No, Preston Castle was after Snooki.
Okay, so
Thank
what happened
you.
after Preston Castle?
Good question.
Or after Snooki.
After Preston Castle.
After Preston Castle was I went and did Notorious Nick.
Okay, and what happened after Notorious Nick?
Notorious Nick, I did Ballbuster.
Then what happened after
And
Ballbuster?
then after Ballbuster, I did a movie called Psychopomp.
Psychopomp. Okay,
Yeah.
so what was Psychopomp? You seen that movie?
You seen Psychopomp yet, Dad?
He's playing with his glasses
No.
or something. I don't know what he's doing.
That's the one we shot in Stockton.
That was in Stockton too.
Yeah, we shot that one in Stockton.
Who's the most famous person you've met? The most clouded person you've been in contact with, whether it was a hello in the vicinity, saw him in the same room.
Well, there's certain people I don't wish I would never met, and there's people that they're cool. You know, Mina Safari, she was very cool. I'll tell you a little incident with her. I had to do her makeup. It was me and two other girls.
He's like, I had to do it. Fuck. All right.
Yeah, I
I
had
had
to
an
do it.
incident.
So,
Respect.
yeah, so we did all the makeup on her face, and we had to go down on her chest. And I asked her politely, I'm like, would you like me to step
Respectfully.
outside and, have the girls do it? She's like, yeah. So I stepped outside, and the girls did her makeup. And when I came back in, and she's like, you know what? You're very professional. I got mad props for her, So I was like, no,
like
that's
that.
just, common courtesy,
Yeah.
So, I mean, some actresses are
But-
cool about it. They're like, if you get a lot of the B movie actresses,
They don't care.
they don't care. They'll show their just tits and everything. They don't care.
So I'm gonna get into this
He's
real
like, I'm
estate.
going
I don't
into
know
B
this.
movie makeup artist.
Dude, what's her name? Mina Savari.
Yeah, I mean, as far as
Dude,
she was
if-
in American Pie.
If I had like,
Who was she in American Pie?
She was the girlfriend from the Jock, the blonde hair one.
The one that had the long
I'm
distance
gonna look her up.
relationship.
I gotta
She
look her up.
was having
she
phone
was-
sex in the beginning.
Yeah.
Did she show up and then
Wait,
they like tried to
can
make
you-
sexy time real quick?
Wait a minute. Do you have your phone on you?
Mm-hmm.
Can we look at
She's
that up?
the only.
Mina
There's like the
Savari?
only blonde girl that.
Yeah.
I've never
kinda
seen a
has,
full American Pie.
She's got distinct features.
She was in American Beauty too.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
American Beauty. Yeah.
So she's the most famous person you've met?
Well, Rob Snyder.
Okay.
I mean,
And
How's Rob
Snooki and is he cool in person?
Rob Snyder?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. He's hella cool.
Is he congruent to movies to real life?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I watched an interview talking about Stifler, and he was talking about how he would go to certain places and they would expect Stifler out of him, but he's not like Stifler in real life. So he was kind of just like,
Shot
eh.
William Scott?
Yeah. So they're.
Is she any of these girls?
She's that one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let me see.
No, yeah, you know who she is.
Let me see.
She's all the way to the
This
right.
one right here.
Oh yes, I would also
I-
prosthetic her chest. Anyways, Sean William Scott was like, "Yo, like I'm not like that." And he could tell that the people that met him were like kind of upset. It was an interview with, like Jimmy Kimmel or something. And he's like, so then immediately I turned on Stifler, and then like life of the party, everyone was there like hyping him up and shit like that. But he's like, I'm not Stifler in real life. For anyone that wants to meet me or has like yet to meet me, if you do understand, I'm not that way. He's like, but he's like, I'll give the people what they want, and then he talks about doing it, But that's a trip because I feel like Stifler is such a common personality. Like I've met a Stifler before-ish, So it's like for the fact that he's not like that, and to have to turn it on and be like consciously like, all right, I'm gonna be Stifler. Like, dude, I would be Stifler all the time. Like,
Murphy is Stifler.
I was just gonna say, what the fuck you talking about, dude? Look in the mirror.
I mean, I
I'd
just
be
barely
Stifler.
met you, and I see that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll fucking rock Stifler.
Yeah, I think so.
He's a little bit over the line, and I'm just a tiny bit over the line. He's like a little bit, and I'm like, half that. Sometimes. Not most of the
I
time.
couldn't really see you get into movies, though. I think you can play
I
a
feel
lot
like
of
there's
parts.
a height requirement. Imagine me
No,
being next
shit,
to.
no, there's no
Oh,
height.
I got me
Look at
fucked
Tom
up.
Cruise, dog. Tom
Rob
Cruise is
Snyder.
like 3 inches shorter than you.
No,
You're
he's
good.
not. He's taller.
I know, I'm kidding.
He, as I
Yeah,
say,
you're-
don't hype me
you're
up like
super
that.
small.
Rob Snyder, he's hella short. He's tall as your dad.
Oh,
I'm
damn.
shorter than my
Shots
dad.
fired.
But don't matter.
I'm 6'12".
My dad's 6'12". He's 6'12", Rob Schneider.
In the pants.
No.
He
That's
said,
12.
no.
But I mean, look at all those shows. I mean, there's
Respect,
little
yeah.
people, they have a whole bunch of shows.
Yeah, when's
Why'd
the
you
Wizard
bring up that one?
When's the Wizard
I'm
of
just
Oz
saying
coming
because
around?
you said I'm so short. I'm saying there's.
He brought up
for
little
everyone.
people as an
Yeah.
example.
Wizard of Oz 3.
Yeah, yeah.
You could be
The
one of those-
Munchkin.
The Munchkins.
Oh.
You could be
Alright.
one of those things in Star Wars. Help me out here.
Ewok.
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah,
could be
Ewok. I always say Miwok, and I know that's incorrect, but
Yeah,
Miwok
that's
sounds
a
better.
street in Lodi.
Ewok. Miwok?
Yeah, Miwok Drive. It's
Look at
over
you, you little.
on Turner.
What are you? What do you
Loan
do?
officer.
Davis.
Loan
Warwick.
officer.
Warwick Davis. Warwick Davis.
Ricky Burrick.
Yeah.
Ricky Burke.
Yeah.
Who's that?
I will look him up later. What's your favorite movie other than a scary movie?
Ooh, good
Oh.
question.
Action. Let's go action. We're gonna do all the genres. You gotta have a favorite movie in each one. Action first.
You gotta do this too.
I'll do it. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Hey.
Well, it's kind of hard. It's like an action kind
Fast and the
of
Furious.
like
Every one.
thriller.
Every genre.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah. That's
I like that one a
I don't think I've
lot.
seen
Yeah.
that one.
Kurt Russell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. So that's action, comedy.
Yeah. I met Lohan. That's in
Cool.
that movie.
Who's Lohan?
cool.
The evil Chinese guy.
Asian
Oh,
dude,
no
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. He came to Lodi a couple times.
Was
What
it
the
Lohan
fuck?
or Lopan?
Lohan.
Lopan.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think
James
is
Hong
up with
is his
Lodi
role.
for these people to come here?
Creedence Clearwater came here too.
Yeah.
Got stuck here.
Yeah, he sang that song.
They were.
Stuck in Lodi.
I didn't
again.
know that. I found that
They
out
were
literally
out
months
of,
ago.
His tour bus broke down here.
They were out
Shut up.
of.
Yes. Stuck in Lodi.
They were out of the Bay Area.
Yeah.
They were originally known
They
as the
play at Hutchins Street Square.
They were
Shut up.
originally. This could be completely like family bullcrap, but I
It
think
is.
they were originally named the Pollywogs, which I could be wrong on. And I'm pretty sure they played my like aunt's prom in
No.
Lodi way back in the day before
No.
they were Credence.
No.
Just saying.
No.
They got
Wow.
ties.
Maybe I'll have to fact
There's
check
a
that
there's a
later.
lot of famous people that did come to Lodi.
Why?
be
What's up with
total
Lodi?
bullshit.
Like Will Smith, he came for that movie
Oh, yeah.
Concussion.
Concussion, yeah.
He was here because the guy was from Lodi. The guy
Yeah.
lives here.
Supposedly,
doctor.
Steve-O's girlfriend lives off fucking Lockford Street, on Lockford Street. He's like here all the time because of that.
I heard,
Steve-O?
Steve-O,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
His
don't know if we
girlfriend
would've
lives on
seen
Lockford
him.
Street in like the apartments or something.
But who else was
I never
over
heard
here?
That's actually true. That
I
was
feel
heard,
like you would see his
Stay True
teeth from a
Sundays
mile
is
away.
from Lodi.
Stay True Sundays
Oh.
from Lodi. It's your auntie's favorite podcast.
Your auntie's.
Good time.
Yeah.
Maybe my auntie.
Oh.
I don't even have an auntie.
I don't have an auntie.
No. Who gave him a microphone?
That's my mic.
Unreal.
Hijacked it.
All right. I have a few more questions. Okay. What's the most complicated prosthesis or prosthetic have you done?
keep
Prosthetic.
using that. You're trying
Prosthetic.
to sound fancy.
What's a
Yeah.
prosthesis? I keep saying that word.
Prosthesis? That's like if you have a fake leg or a fake arm. Those
Got
are
it.
different.
Have you ever done one of those?
No.
No.
I feel like
so
it's a medical
prosthetic.
term.
That's prosthetic.
The most
Term.
challenging or hard prosthetic you've ever accomplished.
Was the Grinch.
Wait.
Yeah, picture that.
When you said that like I knew that already. What you
Let me
did?
see this picture.
What Grinch?
Oh, you were busy
He did-
doing
yeah,
the
you were
technical
playing with
difficulty.
your technicals.
Wait.
They were. He did a Grinch.
For high school.
no,
and
no,
not for high school, for
and
college.
It's still there.
Yeah,
Do you
it's
have
still
a,
there.
I need to
Museum.
see a picture of that. You did that on yourself?
The Museum
Yeah.
of Fine Arts.
Oh,
and
fuck.
Antiquities.
Dude. One time I made myself like Conor McGregor.
Who?
Swoke
Conor
up.
McGregor.
Oh, yeah?
It was a good time. I put the chest tattoo, stomach tattoo, I walked like him, mouth guard, extra large cup.
It was on Halloween.
Yeah, hello. Yeah. Holy fuck, that's dead on.
Let me see this.
That is dead
Let
on.
me see this Grinchy shit.
It's ridiculous.
Ooh, that is dead on. How did you do that? What did you use? Silicone
Well, no, that's foam latex.
or latex? Yes, I meant.
Yeah, foam latex.
Dude, that's
cool.
Yeah,
that's
but it's like
insane.
Oh, see, here's a that was Pumpkin. She was on Flavor Flav.
Mm.
I used to met her.
I would kiss her
I think I
face.
remember that.
I would kiss
And
her
then,
face for sure.
Here, I'll show you the
Flavor Flav. You remember Flavor Flav?
Yeah, he's the guy with the clock on his
Yeah, no,
necklace, and
yeah.
he's the dude
Just
that
know
wears
that
the
was your-
hazard.
911 is
I don't know.
Jokey Joke Town.
I don't know what he's
Yeah.
famous for other
See,
than that.
me and Snooki.
Dude, you're all,
me
she's
see.
all up in you. She is all up in you.
Let me see. Let me see.
Yeah, you
Oh,
gotta
this
send
guy's
that
playing
picture.
coy.
Yeah, send all the pictures to me.
This guy's playing coy.
Who's?
Snooky.
She's tiny.
Was she
She's
like
hella tiny.
4'11"?
Fuck yeah, she's only
She's
came
like
up to here.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's little, dude. She's
That's
little.
why she always
did
got
not
those
know
like
that.
2-inch foam
Yeah, that's
flip flops.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Wow.
And then
Get that boost.
this is Real from Real and Chance.
Yeah, I know who that is
Let me see.
too.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Dude, that's crazy. What are you doing right now? What's the life like in you've lived 15
Nothing
lives
right
in
now with
Yeah.
the pandemic going on.
Gosh,
Yeah.
dang.
Yeah.
You can't say COVID-19, but
COVID-19.
say Delta variant.
This is virus.
Gosh,
This is
fucking
fucking
Delta.
virus.
It's the flu, pretty much. So you're just fucking chilling, waiting to the next fucking
Yeah.
famous person
I
to
wanna
fucking
I
run
wanna
by
get
you,
back
and you're
into
like,
it. Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
dude, that's
He's waiting for a paycheck from Stay True Sundays because he didn't come here for free.
I didn't
Yeah.
say he was. I
My
didn't say he was
fucking
gonna be here
agent's
for
been
free.
calling me right
I
now.
think Marky was late
Yeah.
too. He got some extra.
Fuck
coming
yeah.
his way.
What the hell
listen,
happened?
I
Oh,
was-
you're playing with the girls. I forgot. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And not in a good way playing.
Yeah,
I
I
was
bet.
arguing, and then I was how do I say this?
Banter.
Arguing again. Yeah. Banter and then arguing. This one woman didn't like what I said.
Wait a second, though. I'm more important than that.
You're very important, but listen, when you're in the heat of the... Listen, if there's crossfire against my face, I'm not just going to be like, hold on, I have to go this way. I'm going to fucking crossfire on the way out, tuck and roll, get lost, crossfire again, and then make it out. That's really what I did.
An argument only means you're on the same level.
Listen, the whole entire time I was thinking, fuck. Like, even Brandon was on the couch like, let's go. I was like, yo, I know. My mom called me. I had to, like, fucking decline because I was, like, on the phone with someone else, like, texting. I was like, yo, like, my bad.
So
She's like,
rude.
yo. And I was like, I got to get to the fucking podcast. I FaceTimed her. I said, hey,
This guy's
listen.
manners.
I said, this was a podcast at 9 o'clock. It's 9:17. So I just want
You need to
to
wrap
let
it
you
up.
know. I said, I want to let you know that I missed out on this part so I can make you not hate me. And I hope you don't hate me. She says, yeah, we'll see. And I said, all right, bet. Hung up and then came right over. Showered, did my hair, cleaned my nails. Good to go. Trust me, the whole entire time you're on my mind. On my mind.
Shout out Andrew.
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 I was just thinking of him.
Yeah, shout out Andrew.
I miss Andrew.
He's on vacation.
Trying to
Dude,
get
I
that.
wouldn't touch that. I can't believe he just fucking... I cannot believe he just
Andrew,
did that.
Andrew heard mom yell, Crystal.
Dude,
Andrew.
fucking, we're not going to see Braden in about 4 days
Oh,
for
give
about
me this
2 weeks.
shit. I'll take it. I've had it. I wanted it again. It was fun. I was about it.
You're
About
crazy.
it.
You
Yeah.
you ever get COVID?
Yeah.
How was it for you, your experience?
It was like the flu.
Did you mask social distance? Mask
That kid come out
social
so
distance
Sound
and
like Biden
quarantine?
right there, bro.
Oh, yeah.
My
My
name is
bad. Dude, there's a video of him tripping and falling flat on his face.
Who?
Oh, going
Biden.
up to the airport or to the airplane?
No, worse than on floor, like getting up on a stage. He trips and falls.
He's gonna be on
I
a
haven't
hoverboard
saved
by
it.
the end of his like
He's
presidency.
gonna
They're
be
just gonna
dust
roll
in
him out.
about
They're like,
fucking 10 years. Hey, how was the flu COVID for you? COVID flu.
I
It
just
was a
had
flu.
I had the fevers, the headaches, and then I lost the taste and smell. But it was
Oh,
like
you like really went through all of the.
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. And
I
but
mean-
nothing like.
Well, I mean, God bless my mom. My mom
Shout
died
out.
from COVID. So.
Okay.
And when she was dying, I had it at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to make myself better, and I couldn't see my mom when she was dying at the same time. So
Sorry.
it was hard.
It was.
Sorry to hear.
Yeah. Definitely.
But to be honest, I don't really think my mom died of COVID.
why don't
So-
you think that?
Because my mom was doing good until they gave her this plasma. And then once they gave her the
like
plasma,
straight like plasma, like like
That's
blood
blood.
transfusion.
yeah, because they gave it from a person that
didn't
I guess-
have it.
no cured or like had it, and they
So it was like antibody. You like
Yeah.
infused plasma.
Yeah. So once they gave it to
Interesting.
her, it like I guess it shocked her body and gave her
Yeah.
blood clots, and that's what
Dude,
died.
that's what
So
the
she-
whole like practicing medicine is. Like
Yeah.
they don't know it. They know what they're doing.
That's why
They
they call
don't.
it practice.
That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. It's like we
Sucks,
don't know,
man.
so we're taking their word because they're go to college and all this shit, and it's like we
So
don't know.
You felt like she was on the up and up prior. Like she was like kind of like getting a little bit better until the plasma introduction.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
interesting. I haven't even heard that they were doing plasma like from people that. That's
Well,
the
this
fir-
was
the first I've
when
ever heard of that.
This
where
was
they
in
were
the very
introducing that.
beginning when it all started going. This was back in July of last year.
So it might have been still
Okay.
So
experimental.
they didn't
kind of
know
stuff.
anything
Yeah.
then.
That's
So
Jason.
And you got tested and you were positive for like.
yeah, I was positive, and then when I did my 14 days, now it's 10 days, but I did 14
Yeah.
days.
Who switched it to 10?
I have
right?
no idea.
Like. Yeah. And,
And then so when I went back, I even waited 15 days, and I went and got tested to go back to work, and I was still positive.
Yeah, some people have a really tough
What?
time
Yeah,
getting like
so-
cleared off of it. I had a buddy that he couldn't like test negative, like for like the longest time, like 30 days. He kept like
Yeah,
going back
they're-
in waiting. He would like quarantine, then go to try test, and he couldn't get back to work because it was
Wow.
like, dude, I keep testing positive. He felt fine.
Yeah,
He
I
just couldn't
felt
get
fine.
the
I didn't have no
positive or the
symptoms.
negative test.
Yeah. The whole health department of San Joaquin, they were like, "Oh, you have no symptoms, so you're clear. You're not gonna be contagious no more." I'm like, "Okay."
all right, if you
Then
say so.
You go
Yeah.
get tested, and you were still testing positive.
I was still testing positive. They told me not to get retested.
Oh,
They're
did
just
they?
like, "Oh, you
What?
shouldn't have never got retested."
Shut up.
Yeah, that's what they said.
That's insane to me. That is all insane. My mom has COVID right now. It's crazy. I'm kidding. She does not. It's a joke. It's a joke. She just leaned over. Fuck. Okay. Anyway, okay, out of your whole entire life experience from day one to day now,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think your best memory or experience or life lesson is?
I mean, my whole college days. I mean, it was cool. I mean, I got to actually experience the World Trade Center. before now
that's cool.
it's gone. You know what I mean?
It's gone completely. Yeah.
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 So I mean, I have goods and bads about when I went to college. I have regrets and not regrets. It was like the goods is like, I went to World Trade Center. I'll never see again. I experienced it. And then
That's gotta be wild.
yeah, I mean, and the bads, it was like this school was a ripoff. You know what I mean? It was really.
Did that school not help you get into Did you do
No,
that school?
don't-
So you did the
yeah.
school. You did everything. Got the degree, and then you're like, nah, fuck this, and you did your own shit on your own terms.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Wow.
what got into it was at first is I met Marcus Allen that was on Good Day Sacramento.
I know who that is.
So
holy
I-
fuck, dude, he's that dude.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Literally, that's fucking.
So
that's awesome.
I did a live cast on Marcus Allen.
What?
And so now Marcus Allen, he's a producer and does
Yeah.
movies, so that's why he brought me on board of the movies that he's
No
done.
shit.
Yeah.
So
What
what's
the
the
heck?
what's the
That's
goal?
awesome.
Like
That's awesome.
if you're looking at your career from here on out, right? So you've done what you've done. You are where you are.
Live 5 lives.
Yeah,
Literally,
you
lived 5 lives.
done
That's
it.
insane.
What would your aspiration be for the next 10 years? Like, what would you hope to do before you were out the game?
Let's say everything goes back to normal in the next 2 months. What's your goal? When it goes back to normal, I'm gonna do fucking this, and this.
Yeah,
or
I've
whatever.
always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to get into this space, or I've always wanted to work with
Dude,
this
'cause you
person, or I've
fucking-
always wanted to do whatever. What is it? What's the goal with the
You've-
time you got?
You've done fucking hella. That's insane.
Well,
That's
I mean,
insane.
you asked me what my favorite movie is. My favorite movie is Back to the Future.
No shit.
Yeah.
Shout out, Pack. Yeah.
Have you?
So-
I feel like you have some type of ties to one of the fucking.
Well, I met Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd would be cool
What?
to meet. I feel like that guy's cool.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Dude,
I
that's
know.
So,
insane to me. That's
what'd
literally
you-
genuinely insane.
How'd you meet those two?
Well, that's another.
Separately or together?
They were together.
Oh, that's even
And then-
wilder.
What? the
Leah
fuck?
Thompson was there too. The mom, she was
Yeah.
there too. Yeah, that was
Were you guys
another thing.
playing around with the flux capacitor and shit? Or
No.
what was
Dude,
happening? No?
please tell me you sat in the DeLorean.
No,
Did you get to see it at
no,
least?
it was at a Comic Con. It was
Oh, that's
in
cool.
San
Oh,
Jose.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
San Jose?
San Jose.
Dude, how do you get these invites?
You can just go to
How do
Comic
you
Con.
He
know?
got invited to one of them.
This
They're
guy
all
should-
Comic Con.
Yeah.
The nerds pay for shit, man. We all
Dude.
pay for
Yeah.
this stuff, man.
Dude, how was Michael J. Fox in person? Was he cool as fuck? He has to be cool as fuck.
Yeah, I mean he was quiet. He's not really that much talkative. I mean,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of reserved.
No shit.
Yeah.
I would think he would not be like that.
He only does so many autographs though.
Yeah.
He's got
That's what-
Parkinson's
Oh.
too. Yeah.
He has Parkinson's disease, so he's like,
Oh.
He's got bad- he's
he's
got bad,
shaking
too.
so much he can only sign so much.
I forgot. I totally
But
forgot.
that's what Omar's all about, dude. Is whenever we go to toy shows, Omar,
Yeah.
and he knows Omar.
you
too.
Yeah.
know Omar too?
Yeah, I know
Absolutely,
Omar.
yeah. Ted DiBiase, fucking everybody, a lot of people. The Kool-Aid fucking guy that says, "Oh yeah," it's people you wouldn't even
What?
think of. If you go to these Comic Cons and toy shows, whatever, they're there. They're there.
Yeah.
It's just
Dude,
the
that's
world
So,
of,
okay.
so
of
crazy.
movies and all that. You know?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I'm
another thing.
astonished.
I actually worked on Comic Cons too. That's how I met a lot of people too.
Yeah.
So okay,
You're
so
a brick of gold. Literally.
you made the comment of Back to the Future.
Mhm.
So are you
Yes.
hoping they're going to do a remake? And
No.
you get in on that, or what
No.
are you hoping?
I don't want them.
what's
He
what's
said
the
no.
yeah? He's like
No.
it was
Be a
already
fucking
it was
girl.
already
Yeah.
perfect.
I want them just to leave it
Horrible.
at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the so back to that same question? What's the dream of the rest of your career? And you mentioned Back to the Future is your favorite movie, but you're about to expound on that.
I
What were you
interrupted
gonna
you.
say?
It'd be nice to work on something with Michael J. Fox before but he's not really gonna go do it back
No.
into anything.
So you would just love to be around that crew because
Yeah.
it's iconic about what your favorite
my
movie
whole
was.
thing would be actually working on a big blockbuster movie, like $600 million movie would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Marvel movie, that would be nice
Ooh.
to get something on that. Or
I have to ask him. This is like the 19th podcast I've asked this. Who's your favorite superhero and why? Oh, wait, and actually no, fuck that. Fuck your superhero. No, name it, not fuck it. After that, what superpower would you have and why? And what's the first thing you would do with it? Go. 3 questions.
I like Spider-Man.
Cool.
Okay. Okay. Do you like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man or the
No,
Tom Holland?
I don't even care
Just
about any of them.
the character.
The
of Spider-Man.
character itself
Okay.
from the actual comic
Yeah.
book, where he was always bullied, and then he got these powers, and then that's basically how I liked it.
I like Spider-Man. Don't get me wrong. Andrew, shout out Andrew, hates he. whatever reason he doesn't like
hates
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yeah.
No, he hates Tom Holland.
He hates Tom Holland. Not gonna lie,
doesn't hate
Spider-Man's
Spider-Man.
fine. Yeah, it's Tom Holland.
He hates Tom Holland.
And then what superpower would you have, and what's the first thing you would do with it?
And he doesn't have to be a super. So let's clarify. It doesn't have to be a
Okay.
super. It doesn't have to be a superhero's power.
No, it could be
So
anything.
you could have just a superpower.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be like, oh yeah, I would want
Iron
this
Man's
person's
smart.
superpower because
That's
this. It could be
almost-
like anything that you could imagine almost.
That's
that
almost
you
like with
qualify.
the Infinity Stones from Avengers.
Yeah, you
No,
want
he
the glove?
snaps.
This guy wants
Yeah.
the glove.
So it's like basically
Yeah. He's like, the power to do
yeah,
Whatever
bring
I
anything.
want.
anybody- I would
Whatever the
bring
fuck.
anybody back. You know, your loved ones back. Boom.
True.
Your loved ones back.
True.
That would be the awesome power.
Damn, you make me.
Infinity
you
Stone
Make,
glove.
Yeah.
He wants,
You
what's that
make-
thing called?
Infinity.
yeah, the Infinity Gauntlet.
Infinity
Gauntlet. Yeah.
His.
Thanos' got
Yeah,
a
he
big
makes
ass
me
glove.
sound very selfish. I'm like, super speed. That's my go-to.
Yeah.
Would you
Super
be-
speed
would
I
you-
is-
know. I
love-
really think this dude would be like X-ray vision.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, what the fuck is he trying to say right
So
now?
would you? So you gotta think. So you had to pull. You had to
Fuck.
pull. What was
Look at
the?
everybody's titties. What was my superpower?
Yeah.
Mom,
X-ray
don't
titties.
come around me, Mom. I
Oh,
can't help
no,
this.
it's controllable. Dude, I would
See
look,
the glove though.
I
The
would
glove
look at
comes.
so many
see,
titties.
the thing with the glove though, it comes with like some bad baggage. You had to pull one of those stones out of some dude's head.
And you got to sacrifice a
Oh, yeah.
loved one to get
Yeah,
that.
it's kind of a
blessed,
fucked
you
up. It's kind of
know?
fucked
Soul
up
Stone. The
superpower,
Soul
right?
Stone, yeah.
But
The
then you had
Soul
to
Stone,
pull
yeah, sac-
Vision's like his stone out of his forehead.
kill
like, you
it.
had to kill
But see, you
Uh-huh.
get a loved one, you get one of your exes, like to fuck you, bitch.
No, because it's going to somebody you love.
Oh,
Okay,
he's got
but
a
yeah.
She's
That
like,
goes
oh, I
into a
got
whole-
plenty. I got plenty that would throw off a cliff. It doesn't have to be my daughter. Later.
He's like, I loved her, Snooki.
Give me that stone,
her,
you dumb robot.
Snooki. He's like, honestly, low-key fucking the situation.
Damn.
Low-key loved him. I'm going to fucking throw him off. Fuck it. Dude.
Okay, so are
fuck.
you like, so,
Fuck.
but you're not like a superhero fanatic. Like you might be. You might not even fall into that though.
He's not. No, he likes.
No,
Dude.
he likes
He's
what
not
he
even
likes.
a superhero. Look at his
no,
fucking hands.
No. He likes what he likes.
That's not really a superhero.
No,
I
exactly
know.
what I'm saying.
Transformers
Like,
isn't really
he likes
superhero.
what he likes. You like what you like.
Yeah.
So you're not even like. You're not even like that. You like horror movies. That's your shit.
Yeah, but
That's
I
your
mean,
space.
I also click Walking Dead figures, Hot Wheels. I'm,
Okay, so
I'm
you're
like
a collector.
him. Yeah.
Collector. What's your favorite collection item? Like, what do you like get geeked
Well, I was
on?
going to ask that kind of.
The Back to the Future car.
Yeah.
You have a
The
DeLorean?
DeLorean.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
Yeah.
Like a real one or like a miniature one?
No, a miniature one.
Do you want a real one?
No, those cars are garbage.
Yeah, they are kind of crap.
The DeLorean.
Yeah.
Go back in time. What are you talking about?
No,
okay.
All of
you're
them.
talking about you're talking
The
about
real-
the like
yeah.
the real one
Yeah, I was just like, okay, if
without
you're
the time
like
machine.
this dude,
if it was
he
a
could
time
get-
machine, fuck yeah, I would
you
take
would want
it.
some like life. He's got a car with a sticker on the back of.
Of that, yeah.
Oh yeah,
The Cobra Clan
Did you see
fucking.
the Corvette that my wife bought me.
Shout out,
I would take that.
Shout
It's
out,
tracks.
Mom.
Actually
Shout
went-
out tracks. Sideswipe. Yes.
Oh, we got sideswipe.
Who?
Sideswipe in the Michael Bay movies, but
Oh,
tracks.
I thought you got
in the,
sideswipe.
Tracks and
Yeah.
the other Transformers. Who's your favorite horror character?
With
And
a-
then who's your favorite horror with the W character?
Snooki
Megan Fox.
and-
Snooki.
Megan
W.
Fox?
Snooki.
You talking about Jennifer's
Ooh.
Body? That movie was horrible.
That was a great movie.
What?
That movie
Have you
was
seen her?
horrible.
Have you seen her
Can I
thumbs?
ask a question?
He was in it.
Have
He
you
was
seen her
Jennifer.
thumbs?
He was Jennifer.
I know he did really good makeup.
Wow, fine.
Can I
Snap
Megan
Bags.
Fox's thumbs?
So, okay, this is a really dark question. Really
Oh
dark
gosh,
question.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry
Dun,
for this.
dun,
Please,
dun.
everybody
Hey,
listening.
don't answer the
Now,
questions that we
he and I
ask.
have-
Answer this
He
question.
kind of like touched on it, but I never asked him. Have you ever seen a dead body and said, "I can do better than that makeup"?
Okay,
Oh my-
I'm
who
gonna
the
tell you a
fuck
story
thinks of
about that.
Yes.
This
I'm gonna
is the
tell you a
stuff your
story.
dad thinks about before he goes to bed at night. Creepy shit.
This
All
this
right.
is the story where I almost ended up in federal prison.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
this guy stole a body to get that lifelike
But hold on,
resemblance.
hold on.
This man.
So this is
This
when I was
man.
going to college and I was going back and forth on my vacations.
22 to 23.
Found a dead body on the
I
side of
don't
the road.
remember exactly how old I was,
just kidding.
but my friend Robbie Robinson.
Yes, Robbie.
Oh,
Yeah.
Name drop.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Robbie.
Yeah.
You're going
Shout
to
out
prison,
Robbie.
dog.
Robbie,
He-
you in prison.
Sorry.
He worked at a funeral home, and he goes,
Oh, no.
he goes, hey, I got this body here. It's burnt. I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's some good reference of a.
That's
On
why
my
I called
way.
you. I call
Makeup.
you about that. I'm like, yo, what's
So,
up? Found dead body.
I'm like, yeah, I'll go over there. So we go to this funeral home. It's in the one in
Over
Elk
there.
Grove, and
Hey, Marky, I got the. Want to check it out?
No,
yeah,
thank you.
man, I'll be right there.
Is it dark? No, thank you.
yeah, I'll unlock the zipper. Let's check this thing out.
so yeah, we get there and. I'm used to this shit because me, it looks all fake. You know, you look at this dead body and stuff, and it was a burnt body, and all the stuff was the head and the intestines was on top of the body. You don't even know who it was. So I was taking pictures. This is when we had 35. Okay, none of this shit. This is 35 millimeter, right? Click. I was taking pictures and
Kodak.
everything.
Yeah, he went and took that into Costco, and the lady watching
No,
the pictures like,
I took it to
He's sketching it?
Walgreens.
Yeah.
I took it to Walgreens. Yeah, I took
Shut
it.
up.
Yeah, I took it to Walgreens, and I told
and the
him.
chick did the Exorcist puke all over the fucking floor.
No, she didn't do that.
No, okay.
She called the cops on me.
No.
So, yeah, I was telling her, I'm like, I'm a special effects makeup artist. I'm just letting you know about these pictures and stuff. She's like, oh,
That's
no,
why
no,
you never
no.
tell them about it. You're always just like,
Yeah.
what?
And so that was like 11 o'clock. And then midnight, the cops came to my
He
house.
came into Walgreens at 11 p.m. with some
Wait.
dead body pics. Like, hey,
Hold
so
on.
The cops came to my house at midnight. They're like, oh, do you know
got
about
some
these pictures?
fucked up stuff on my
I'm like,
camera. It's all good.
I don't know about these pictures. I'm like, no, these ones. I'm like, oh, yeah?
Hasn't
What
even
about
been an
them?
hour yet. Shit.
And they're like,
1 hour photo, 30-minute photo.
yeah. They're like, well, you got to complicate it. How'd you get in this funeral? They thought I broke into the funeral home. So I had to tell my friend he got fired.
Oh, shit.
Oh
know?
my god.
He got fired. So I was like, I didn't break in there. They let me in there and I took these pictures. And I was explaining to him, it wasn't like, I didn't have a fetish of like these.
Necrophilia.
Yeah, no, I didn't have that shit.
They dusted his penis.
Well, not anymore.
So we're just checking. Sir.
With lotion, like, sir, it's part of the process.
It's like, yep, it's covered in soot from the body. It's obviously.
Let it go in this cup. We gotta test it for something.
Shut up. That's sad as fuck. Bro.
That's some sick shit, dude.
Yeah.
You did it. Fuck.
Yeah.
No, I didn't fucking have no sex with no dead people.
No.
So,
Just kidding.
yeah, so I was telling them and I said, yeah, I got in and I was doing
It's a bad idea.
I was getting it for reference of, how
Yes.
to burn people. They're like, oh, well, this is this and that. I'm like, okay. They're like, well, we'll be in contact you in 2 days. And this is when I was, flying back and forth to school. And I'm like, well, I won't be here. They're
Yeah.
like, why not? Trying to think I'm guilty. I'm like, I got to go back to school.
Motherfuckers.
And my parents are like, yeah, he's got to go back to school. I'm like, yeah, you're going to pay back $24,000 for me if I don't go back?
Yeah. Shit, keep
So-
me here. I dare you.
Yeah, so it took 2 months for them to actually clear. The family said, "Oh no, we don't want to press charges on him or whatever." 'Cause
Okay.
you couldn't even identify the person
Yeah, I
anyway.
can tell.
So
Well, here's the thing that I pulled.
That's
from that
crazy.
Is like, how else can these video effects?
Yeah, that's
be
where we
so
get our
good?
reference.
That's where you get your reference.
Yeah, it's all
vehicle accidents, all that stuff.
Well, it's like a scientific. It could be a scientific like process. Like, yo, I'm a special effects artist. This is what I do. I have to like survey the natural to replicate as best as possible.
Jason, Reanimator. How many times have you seen it?
Oh, I've seen that movie once. How did you like
Once.
that movie?
One time. I've seen
Yeah.
it 4 times. It's great.
I don't think I've ever
It's
seen it.
fucking pretty.
Well,
pretty
what about
crazy.
Human Centipede?
No,
Once.
Never saw that.
And I didn't watch part 2. I just watched 1.
Did you watch that
and,
movie?
Yeah, it's pretty
He's like,
disturbing.
I made that movie.
I like Dead Heat. Dead Heat's cool.
Yeah,
I like all the.
That's
all
original.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't know if he knows. My dad likes weird, crazy
I'm
movies
a
too.
nerd. I'm a nerd.
My dad does this. He goes on Netflix or wherever the fuck he's searching movie. He's like 1 star, and then all the movies that pop up 1 star, he's like, scroll, click. Me and my mom were like, "What the fuck is this shit?" My dad's like, "Shh,
It's fucking.
this
good,
is happening."
man.
I'm like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, it's just mad weird. Like weird. Hold on."
Then he gets mad when they have a bad ending. Well, the whole movie was
Oh,
bad.
the fucking credits better not play. The fucking credits better not play. Credits goes like, oh, fuck this. Turns it off. I'm like, dude, listen, you need
that
4 more
movie
beers.
sucked.
that was like I was really like worried when we watched my movie. I was like, man, I was wondering what you're gonna think about the end of this movie.
I was so happy to see Jason Singer because
In the credits?
Yeah, in the credits because
He talked about that. He talked about the day after.
Yeah,
at
Jason
work.
Singer came up in the credits. And I was like, you always watch credits and there's like a billion people that come up, and somebody that watches the movie's like, there it is right there.
Yeah.
I know him. I know him.
Well, you know what's funny?
Sick, dude.
He's like, at the movies, like, you watch the credits and it's like kind of nothing. He's like, I waited. He's like, and then sure as shit, here comes Jason Singer. I was like, dude, that's cool to see.
But, you
Because
know-
you were there. You were there the whole time.
What's funny is there's more people that are in the movie that they don't put everything in the
That
credits.
sucks. They're
Oh,
like, "What's
what?
your name,
Really?
motherfucker?" Yeah.
Whoa.
There's a lot more people.
How do movie budgets work? Like, hey, we have X amount for budget, and then we're expecting to make this, so everyone's gonna get paid this if we make this. But if not, like, how does like say we have a $30,000 budget, we're expecting to make $100,000, so everyone's gonna get paid X amount. But if they don't make $100,000, how do they pay everyone off?
Well, that's a good question
It's
because
probably-
I'm still waiting to get paid off on one movie.
It's probably way bigger though, because you got to think they have.
Well, it's an
so they have-
arbitrary number. They're
Well,
breaking.
they have budgeting, but then they also have like the main box office, right? Because that's like the main like throw of the movie.
Yeah.
Well, the whole
But
thing
then
with
you
the
have resale, and there's just tons. It just keeps rolling.
well, the whole thing that's going on with Scarlett Johansson, right? With
No.
No,
Disney.
but I would love to know, actually.
She got screwed on her contract. So the whole thing is, she got a contract with Disney about Black Widow, and the contract states that she got paid $10 million, right?
For fucking Black Widow.
Well, this is just in the beginning. She got paid $10 million up
She's worth
front,
it. Leave her alone.
and then the contract saying that she in the back end, what the back end is called, what you're gonna get paid after all the movie makes, the whole time.
Seriously.
So
They fucked her.
they fucked her because on the contract it states that in the back end she's gonna make all the money the movie
residuals.
made in the theaters. So Disney
box office.
Disney Plus fucked her.
Never dropped it in the movie theaters.
No, it was in the movie theaters,
Oh, it was.
but they also put it on Disney Plus.
So she's
So-
not getting paid for Disney Plus.
She's
then?
not getting paid nothing from Disney Plus. She's only getting made
That's
in
called
theaters, so she got
bad-
fucked.
Oh,
bad.
The theaters during
agent.
quarantine, technically, no one can go out to the fucking theaters unless you wear a mask. Those theaters.
It's called a bad agent.
Yeah,
Fuck.
they only allowed 100 people. Yeah.
Yeah. They're like one person per every 17 seats. There's like fucking. You good, guy?
I gotta piss so
Bro,
fucking.
listen. Open the door. Open the second door, and then just don't bump the camera. Oh wait, go down deep.
Movie budgets are kind of crazy. though.
Don't touch the camera. Braden did it last time. Ruined the fucking podcast.
You did it this time, guy.
I fixed it.
Yeah, that's what you think.
No, I did. Dude,
No,
that's
they
crazy.
movie budgets are kind of nuts. I heard this. I don't know if it's 100% true or not, but
It's probably not.
maybe not. But James Cameron, when he was making Titanic, like he ended up like going way over budget, and he ended up making like no money on that movie personally. And like
For
his-
Titanic.
For Titanic, but it became a blockbuster hit. But he also like contributed like all of his own personal earnings on it
Yeah.
to like make the movie. And they can. So it's like if the movie has the weight in the budget, if they're like that invested, they'll run over, and then they can like kind of reorganize it like as they're doing it because they're so deep. It's like okay, fuck. Like how do we keep? You have to put the end product out to even get a return. So at some point you have to like assess like okay how deep are we willing to go with this like and then it's a whole gamble of like hopefully we like make the returns in box office and we can if it's gonna be as good as it's supposed to be. A lot of money flying around those things.
I think last question I'll ask. Do you think or have any interest in directing a movie of your own?
I'm gonna drop it. No cap. That door open feels amazing.
It does feel good.
Fuck
Both the
yeah.
doors.
It's like night and day. Fuck. I was like, damn.
Dude, the breeze does so good. We could. I mean, now there's no sunlight. I mean, we should have probably kept the doors open. It's tradition to sweat in here, though.
Oh, fuck yeah. I
He's
think I lost fucking 5 pounds. I think your dad lost probably 2 pounds out there taking that piss.
Dude, and some fucking. He gained some more forehead.
What was your?
Hey, we got all that fucking shit.
Dude, my dude always fucking tripping on me.
Motherfucker,
It's
you
all
be there
fucked
too
up.
someday.
I'm already on my way.
Yeah.
Gosh dang.
What was your question? You had a good one. I missed
About
it.
me
Do
being
you
a
have
director?
any interest in directing your own movie? Because you have
Yeah, I
you
mean-
have so much fucking
Yeah.
experience in my opinion. Maybe I don't know about your opinion. My opinion, you have so much fucking experience.
Well, in
What do you think?
Psychopomp, I was second AD.
He already did it?
Which is a assistant
Damn.
director. So
Damn.
yeah, and then in Psychopomp, I was assistant director. I was associate producer. I play a guy that's in the movie. I get the
So that's Quentin Tarantino.
yeah. Well, I mean, I
Doing
play. I'm sitting at a table and there's a heart. What do they call him? I don't know. Remember the character's name, but he's dealing cards and he flips cards and they stick to my face. I have these 2 cards stick to my face in the movie
In Psychopomp,
in Psychopomp.
I'm playing it. You listen. After this podcast, you got to send me everything that you talked about on the podcast, so it can go on the podcast.
Sounds
On the
good.
screen. Fuck that. Dude, you're famous. You're famous. Braden, real quick. So wait, yes or no? Would you direct your own movie? Genuinely, would you like not assistant director? Like, yo, I have a plan. I'm gonna do this. Would you? Do you think you attempt it or nah? Do you think it's worth it or no?
Directing's not as easy as it looks.
No, I
mean,
know
there's-
it's hard, but I feel
yeah.
I understand that you have so much experience. Like, do you think you're at a point where you're like, yeah, fuck, I can.
Yeah.
I would like to get into that, even though it is hard.
Yeah, Jason
Yeah,
can do it.
I
Oh, I know you
think
can do
I can
it,
do
but
it. I
would you
mean, if
want
it's like,
to?
yeah, I mean, I would love to do it. You know, if somebody
A
gave me the
producer?
budget,
Yeah,
you know, I
producer.
mean,
Okay.
like,
Would it be? Would you like be? Yeah, I'm gonna do horror movies, or would you be like, nah,
I don't
something
care.
like
Anything.
You don't care anything.
Marty McFly
Damn.
shows
I'll do it
up
all.
in a certain era and just
Dude.
like
Yeah.
goes to the future and
He said
everything's just
any
melting.
genre.
I wouldn't do porn, no.
I was gonna make that
Fuck
fucking
that shit.
joke. You beat me to it. I was gonna be like any genre.
You saw where
I
it
have a
was going.
friend that
Porn?
does porn in it, and he says it's so damn dirty. It's
bet.
dirty.
I don't know.
He's
what-
a
I
makeup
don't know
artist
what-
on porn, and he covers the track marks on the porn stars.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
nasty.
That's probably real.
That's-
That's probably too real.
Those chicks, they
Oh.
don't look that good.
Sasha Grey.
Ooh, I don't know who that is. I'll put a
Don't
picture.
look her up.
How do you know who it is?
Gina Jameson, have you met her?
Yeah,
I met her.
'cause she's in the same realm as remember Janet Jameson that did the candle. Yeah, you watched it with me.
Dad, shut the fuck up.
What the?
Oh no!
I'm
it's
sorry,
got
Mom.
real. Yeah, you're sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Don't
my
let Mom
ears.
fool you.
Yeah.
Brayden, if you were to star in any movie, what movie would it be?
Like made or like some sort of
No,
like
you
conceptual
are
idea.
You know, it could be main or like.
No, like already
second-
made movie or like a movie that like you imagine like could be made.
You choose.
Shit.
I see you playing a lawyer in a movie or something.
A lawyer.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
I don't know.
good.
I feel like I feel like
Yeah.
Isn't McGuire about a lawyer?
Because I mean, you got the professionalism background.
Yeah,
That's what
I
a
could
lot
do
of people do.
It's
They
his
have
voice.
something background. They throw that in their character.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't
wow.
know. See, I'd like. I think I'd be down for something like that. I feel like it'd have to be like a serious like role, but I could see like I think like a western. A western would be fun too. Like,
Oh yeah, those are cool too.
yeah, I could do like I do
Uh.
like some sort of like western. Like yeah, I guess I could. It seems kind of boring to me
No.
though, just
I'm
to
gonna
play
tell
a
you.
character like I've already played.
No, listen. I don't know if you know this, but this man can drink. So I would say something like Project X lines in my.
What's Project X?
Shit. You never watched Project X?
Oh, it's great.
What's that?
Fucking, they're
Project
drunk.
X is
the whole
it's like
movie.
party-
Drunk.
They're fucking
party
drunk
movie.
the whole
Drunk is
movie.
what he said. Yeah, no
I could
cap.
probably do that.
This man and Ollie's love this man to death.
Can't go back there.
A couple
I
weekends-
banned myself. I don't know if I'm officially
A
banned,
couple-
but I banned myself.
That's not Brayden. That's
a couple,
someone else.
Hold on.
Yeah.
A couple weekends ago,
It's
he
the
went to the
Dr.
Giants
Dr.
game.
Mr.
Yada yada.
Hyde.
He came walking in. I said, "That looks like Brayden, but I don't know if that is Brayden." Long story short, it wasn't Brayden.
No.
I don't know how he got home that night, but it was a good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Dad,
I took a
I've seen him.
I can tell you how I got home that night. I climbed into
How did you?
Omar's cab and he was just like, "Not your cab, Dad." Get out of here. There was a girl in there with me. I was like, "What? Who are you?" She's like, "This is my cab." I was like, "Oh crap, I'm in the wrong cab."
he was next to me for like, a minute, and then I said a few words, looked, and he was gone. In a crowd of people, I was like, "Oh
Hey,
fuck!"
don't
Gone,
overstay your
gone.
welcome.
Like, didn't hear from him
Keep it
until
quick.
noon the next day. Gone. I was like, "Oh fuck!" Brayden had a good time. Dad, what movie would you? I don't even care. Hey,
You know what it is.
PG-13. What movie would you be in?
Okay, because I know Mom low key likes Jason Statham movies.
Oh,
me
I'd
too.
wanna
Who doesn't?
do-
Who doesn't?
I'd want to maybe get a little buffer and get a little fucking accent going and do the Jason Statham movie just so Mom could watch and I'd be like,
Is your cardio that good
But
to do?
what movie
Oh,
would
yeah.
you do though?
Yeah, what movie?
That he's done.
yeah,
He's in,
it's,
like-
This is
Crank.
her favorite movie. Back.
Crank?
Crank.
Yeah,
Oh,
Crank,
of
yeah.
course.
That's the one
good.
where
I-
he can't
I-
stop running because he's got the heart thing
Yeah,
going on.
he has to keep it going.
he has to keep it going and I would just
Yeah.
find Mom on every corner.
Oh my god!
be like,
Shut the fuck!
Just running around with Chris.
Oh my god! Mom, I'm so sorry. Okay, Mom, can you? I said PG-13. Mom, what movie would you be in if you were in a movie?
Crank. I just said.
No, you.
Nah.
Any movie Jason Statham's in.
Oh, well, I mean, I would have loved to have been in Armageddon. I freaking love that movie.
My mom does love
you know what?
Armageddon.
That's a
Bruce
good-
Willis.
My mom loves Armageddon.
That was Bruce at his prime
She
too.
likes Bruce.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
like old Bruce, but hairy. He was hairy in that
I
movie.
love all the Live Free Die Hards, all of them.
What?
Die Hards.
Live
Die
Free Die
Hard.
Hard.
Live free. Does not
That's
live free.
the
Just
old.
Live-
There's Die Hard is like the.
Yeah.
the
Oh, is it not Live
song.
Free, Die Hard?
That's like
It
the
is
most
now.
recent one. That's
It is now.
Yeah.
I'm
Die
gonna
Hard
call. I'm
movies.
gonna call Bruce Willis. Make hey bitch. It's
all,
Live Free Die Hard.
all of the Die Rock Hard Veiny movies.
Yeah,
Good
Bruce
movies.
Willis is good. Good
like,
fucking
hey
guy.
Denise, give
Yeah,
Bruce
he'd
the
be
phone.
like,
I gotta talk to this
"Yippee-ki-yay,
motherfucker.
motherfucker."
Yeah.
Yeah.
What movie would you be in? But hold on, condition has to be a scary movie. And what one would you star in
Stop.
out of all the scary movies?
Armageddon. Which character would you play? Sorry.
Yeah,
The
I'm
act-
curious.
the-
What would you?
The asteroid.
Would you be the?
Not really a character.
She'd be the
in the movie, but I love that movie. I would have wanted to
She'd be Bear, the big old black
The
guy
big
on the
black guy,
hog.
yeah.
Come and get Papa Bear.
What's her name? Liv Tyler?
Liv Tyler.
Liv, yeah.
Would you play her character?
You know, she was hanging out with Ben Affleck. So
Yeah, she was hanging out. Did you know that
I
she?
bet you would be that one.
Backstory on her. Did you know that she was watching? This is like the behind the story. This is. I
Thank you,
watched it.
Braden.
She was watching a show of Steven Tyler, like Aerosmith, and she like told her mom that was she's like, that's my dad. And her mom hadn't told her that she had like a one night stand with Steven Tyler, and they're like, yeah, no,
No
it's
shit.
legit. So she like called her dad out on TV. And
Not
being her
knowing
dad.
it?
Not
Not
knowing, not knowing it for sure, but she like knew that was her
Happy
dad.
Family.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No,
My dad. Don't listen to my dad. Okay, quick.
I could have totally made that up.
Horror movies. I think Braden did.
Could be, might be fake. Probably read it on the internet.
It would have to be like a true story horror movie. Like,
Oh, this
He's
guy's
an
going.
I mean,
Just-
another one is like a kind of a true story thing is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's all based off
What?
a serial
I see
killer.
that. I see Jason
Wait.
Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Wait. That's,
What was that
That's
one?
true. That actually. What?
Yeah,
It's
there's
based on
it's based
out
on
in Texas.
What?
yeah.
Austin, Texas. Or
There's a
some-
family out there
yeah.
that was killing people. Yeah.
Blair Witch Project.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Till literally today.
What about Amityville?
I went there in New York. The actual
yeah,
Amityville
yeah, yeah,
War
yeah.
house.
That house is actually haunted
Dude.
too.
Dude, so when I went there,
The Weird House.
my boy Dan was like, "Yo, like, yeah, like the people moved in, like they just moved in. Like people only last like 2 to 3 months, and they fucking get the fuck out of them. The people that are there, and I can tell they just moved in because while we were there, they were like doing like set up shit around the house. Like, yo, we're brand new here. Yo, I stood in front of the house. Have you seen the picture yet?
Yeah. Not
Dude.
yours, but I
the
know
hall.
what you're talking about.
I took a picture in front of the genuine house from the movie. It's a trip, dude.
Then all the
That's
ghosts follow you
crazy.
home.
Yeah.
yeah. Where
Trip,
he killed
it's a
his
trip.
wife and his kids. That's
Yeah.
crazy shit.
Dude, like
Yeah.
I
I
guess
mean, do you like the remake or the original one
I've
with
never
Ryan
seen it.
Reynolds?
I've never seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I have not seen
Oh.
it. I just know about it. That's it.
The
I just know the backstory.
remake
I
is
thought
good.
it was the son that killed everybody.
No,
Wasn't
the
it husband?
dad.
No,
yeah,
it's the
husband.
dad.
Yeah, that was the
Ryan
dad
Reynolds.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck,
Fucked
shotgun.
I
everything.
haven't seen the Ryan
Dude.
Reynolds one.
That's a trip because I was asking Dan
A few years back.
like what the vibe was, and they were like what the story was. Like, dude, like no one really knew like that shit was going on. Like it just was going on in private, in real life. You know,
Yeah.
that is that's
Yeah,
that's
so
a
they've
trip,
made
dude.
about 7 renditions of that movie, of 1s and 2s, because there's some weird ones. Anyway, I like the one they have now versus the one they came out with in the 60s.
There's a new one,
Yeah.
newest one.
Mm.
That's the one with Ryan Reynolds, right?
I didn't even know Ryan Reynolds was in that.
It had to be a few
It
years
has
back.
to be. I'm
Oh,
not.
look that up, babe.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a trip, dude.
Yeah.
So you would what did you say again? You'd be in Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah,
Texas.
some like crazy.
Those were all like pretty solid.
Devil's
Yeah.
Rejects.
Oh, I will not watch those. I've never seen
Oh,
those.
Rob
Never seen
Zombie
Texas.
movies?
Mhm.
Did you hear Rod Zombie's doing a Monsters?
What?
The
do you mean?
Monsters movie?
The Monsters?
Yeah. You ever heard of them?
I know the Monsters, right?
Yeah, Monsters. Yeah.
I didn't know
Oh, no
that.
shit.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be gory and sad?
No.
and terrible.
I don't know.
It's got to be comedy somewhat.
Yeah, because that was all comedy.
What do you got, Mom?
There's a bunch of Amityvilles. Like
Yeah,
I
there's
was
like
saying.
8 or 7 or 8 of them. Yeah.
What do you think of Poltergeist?
That's some trippy shit too.
Because people died on that set.
Yeah, the
little
got
girl,
sick.
right?
She died. She
Yeah.
never made it
That's the
past
same
10.
thing with Exorcist. Everybody got sick, and everybody got. There was a couple people that died on that movie. That's why those kind of movies I won't fuck with.
Okay.
Like
real
Apparition,
question.
that was pushing it there, and I'm like, every time I'm like, oh please don't come home with me. I'm just here to do a movie. I'm
Ouija.
leaving you alone.
I was gonna say,
That fucking movie's pretty freaky too, Ouija.
Yeah.
have
The Ryan Reynolds one came out in 2005.
That makes sense. Yeah, that
that's
seems about
what
right.
older.
I like Ryan Reynolds. I think he's-
Disturbia was a really good like edge
Oh, you know,
seat
that was-
movie
that
with
was a-
Shia LaBeouf.
That was like a legit movie when I was probably in middle school when that came out, or like a freshman in high school.
What really?
Yeah, it's like an older movie.
How much older than me are you?
6 years.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay, that makes sense. So I
yeah,
was
but
like,
that movie, because I saw that was on. I think it's on Netflix right now. But I remember seeing that movie in theaters, and then I saw.
Oh,
it. Like,
wow.
That movie holds up. You can still watch
it's good.
that
No,
movie
I can
and
watch
be
it
like,
tonight and be chill with it.
Hey,
yeah,
Jason,
it's a good like thriller.
who's the dumbest superhero?
Oh, dude, I can
The
tell you right
dumbest
now.
superhero?
Oh, I can
Yeah.
tell you right
He
fucking
said
now.
superhero.
Stupid hero.
Who's the dumbest
We're calling
stupid
it.
hero?
Coin phrase.
Yeah.
You did it
Stupid hero.
first.
From now on, it'll always be a stupid hero if
Yeah.
they're dumb.
Superhero.
I had to throw that in.
I can tell you.
I don't know.
Like Storm.
No,
She's
no,
all right,
No,
but,
Hawkeye.
you know.
Hawkeye.
Okay, yes,
bugs
yes,
the
yes.
fuck out of me.
The bow and arrow. I
Yeah.
get it. Yeah.
The fuck?
I think any like superhero that
face.
has no superhero powers is kind
Batman?
of stupid. Yeah.
No, Tony Stark. He
Is
has no
Batman-
superhero, but he's
Batman,
badass.
I know, right? It's
No, he's
Batman's
got the
stupid.
actual energy thing in
True,
him though.
he has the arc reactor.
Yeah,
You're right.
he
you're
made.
right. You're right.
made
You're right.
it.
You're
He's
right.
self-made.
He
He
condensed
says
down
self-
too.
Captain America.
Made-hoop
Captain
superhero.
America's kind of stupid.
Captain America.
But he's got that
That
whole
shield.
The shield.
no that thing
Super
that they
serum.
shot in him.
Super serum.
Yeah.
which is a more refined, better version of what the Hulk was trying to replicate.
No, the Hulk. No, the
No,
Hulk got
the
into
Hulk.
gamma rays.
No,
That's a whole different
The
thing.
Hulk was trying to replicate the super serum to match Captain America, but it went wrong. That's why he's the Hulk. But the Hulk and Captain America are the same serum. Try,
everybody-
but it went wrong. Shut up.
Everybody,
No,
please
no.
forgive Marky for
No,
not
that's a
knowing
fact.
the
That's a
lore.
fact. No, that's true. That's,
I don't know.
Mal,
No,
That's
Mal
true.
lore.
That's the same with Deadpool and Wolverine.
No.
Prime example. Weapon 11 is Deadpool. He's correct, and Weapon 11 X was trying to be Wolverine, but they fucked up, and that's why he's Wolverine.
No, you
He's
guys
still
should-
regenerative, but he has the
Okay.
metal claw.
I'm just gonna
He's-
smile.
Listen,
Watch me take
who's
my
the most
hearing aid.
powerful superhero? And I'll tell you why you're wrong.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why you're wrong.
Well, it's not Superman.
No,
No.
he is a pussy.
No, yeah, he's got.
You just hide him in the
Sorry,
shadows.
man.
He gets
Identified.
power from the sun. You hide him in the shadows. However, you get him in the shadows for more than a week. He's a fucking little bitch. Kryptonite, pussy.
I don't know. I think Deadpool because he can't die.
No, listen.
Deadpool
I'm gonna
can't
go.
die.
The weakest?
He can get his head
No,
cut off.
no,
Or the most
no,
powerful.
No, he gets his
No.
head cut off. He's still alive.
He still
Yeah.
regenerates.
Yeah.
He
No.
grows back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why that's wrong. The Flash runs so fast he goes back in time before Deadpool becomes Deadpool as a human. When he's the guy that kills people,
But
kill him, punch him in the face, explosion, done. Flash goes back to our time. Currently, Deadpool never existed.
Flash is in a loop.
No, one of the Flashes, Barry Allen is in a loop, but the other Jay Garrick is not in
All
a loop.
Flashes.
No, not all Flashes. Only one Flash becomes Flash, goes through his life, goes so fast he goes back in time,
Right.
turns into pure energy, becomes a lightning bolt that strikes Barry Allen to make him Flash, and then he becomes Flash again. But only one timeline.
Marky doesn't know like Galacticus. He doesn't know like all the.
Galacticus is a pussy. Flash will go back in time before he's Galacticus and in the face.
I know. So,
That's
but yeah,
Marky's 100% answer to
Marky's
every
rendition to everything. Yeah,
superhero.
You can't beat going back in time,
which is
a
fine.
fact.
That's fine.
Who's
If you have the
Galacticus?
flux capacitor, you can.
Yeah.
No, dude, listen. Flash
DeLorean.
will go back in
What about
time and
Anti-Flash?
say, "Listen,
Anti-Flash.
your future is is very shaky," and then he's gonna be like, "Oh, and hell, scared," and then speak into
I
existence.
don't think he's the strongest person though. Flash.
Mm. Most powerful. I didn't say strongest.
I don't think he's the most powerful neither.
Who could beat him?
Because you could just freeze the Flash and he can't move at all.
No, because listen.
could
hold on.
Thanos- could
No,
Thanos
no,
just, like,
hold
wipe
on,
out the Flash?
Hold on.
With the glove? Bam.
No, hold on.
Done.
The Flash in the comic book, there's outliers. Little quick story. There's outliers in the very farthest part of the galaxy that were just
I
devouring
knew
galaxies.
we were losing mom.
Love you, Mom.
Fast, dude.
Sorry.
What happens is they challenge Earth.
Oh, bump the
If
camera.
Dad, is the camera good? Mom bumped out their booty.
You're perfect.
Listen, so the Flash gets challenged, and they say, "People of Earth, who's the fastest person? Come out
Flaccid.
here."
Who's
So
the flaccid?
Who's the flaccid?
Who's
Brayden's
flaccid?
like, "Oh,
Get Marky
I
over
am
here."
a law." Anyways, the Flash goes and meets the outer overlords of the outer edge of space, and they say, "We're gonna race you back to Earth. If you beat us back to Earth, this is in a comic. If you beat us back to Earth, we will not destroy Earth." So the Flash, who taps into the Speed Force, which is everything that's kinetic, so it's movement, he says, "Yo, everybody fucking start moving. Anything with movement, any movement at all, starts going." He taps into Speed Force. They say go. They transport from where they are to Earth instantaneously, and the Flash beats them. He can move and think in a blink instant, which is the fastest human recorded thing. So in a second, the speed of light goes around the Earth 7 times or 6 times, but in a Planck instant, which is measurable by us, the speed of light only goes from one hydrogen atom across to the other side of the hydrogen atom. The Flash can technically work faster than that and think faster than that. That's why no matter what, whether you want to freeze him or not, the frozen touches his skin, he will move out of the way, go back in time, kill you before you can even do that.
So,
Okay.
so
Therefore, it
who
never
do you
happened.
think's faster, Superman or Flash?
Flash for sure, because Flash gets his power from everything that moves in the known universe. Anything that moves in the known universe goes to the Speed Force, and he taps into the Speed Force. Superman only gets his power from the sun.
So, Jason, the question was asked to me, what superpower would you have?
Yeah, what would you have?
Which one would you have? Superpower. Would be...
That was the Infinity.
Right.
He said Infinity Gauntlet.
Okay, so my superpower
See,
would
I don't
be-
know if that, like, I don't know if the Flash can escape the Infinity
He
Gauntlet.
can, because guess what? The instant Thanos is about to snap, and the moment it takes from his middle finger to get to his palm to make the snapping sound, Flash will travel back in time and fucking fuck up Thanos, take his Infinity Gauntlet, take
What
a
if he's,
stone,
what if
run
he's
away.
like making out with a hot chick, like right at that moment?
There's no way. He works too fast. He thinks
But he has to have like premise to know that he needs to move.
the instant the snap starts to make the sound, Flash is like, I hear that.
So
Gone.
Watch Marky's retort to this.
I'm gonna
I
be
don't know if
there
he's.
much.
I don't know if
I
he has
know,
like.
and
I don't know if
here's
he's.
why.
I don't know if
This
he's
is why-
omnipresent.
No.
Like omni.
This is
I don't know if he
why-
like knows everything all the
He's
time.
anywhere and everywhere because
No,
he
'cause
can
he's-
travel back in time.
He gets caught with his pants down though a lot.
Listen,
He
Right,
does.
hold on,
Like, he
pause,
can't know
pause,
everything all the
pause,
time. He can't
pause.
know everything all the time.
No.
He
Jason,
doesn't.
please
He
listen to
doesn't.
me.
He doesn't know everything.
Listen.
The whole premise
Oh
of
my
everything with
God.
the Flash is there's always like something that has to be done, right? So there's always a plot.
You're not
So
listening.
Wait,
if
Brayden,
there was
so-
no plot,
Wait,
he
no.
would
Listening
already
to me.
know
It's
what
like
was going to
if
happen.
you put-
He doesn't know everything.
The
He's
idea
faster than
is,
instantaneous transport.
But he
Wait,
has
wait,
to
wait,
have
wait.
knowledge of like the context of what's about to happen. Like for Thanos to snap his finger, he has
Listen.
to know that Thanos is about to do that.
wait,
Hold on,
and
wait,
then
wait,
he
wait,
could-
wait. Listen,
and then he could
wait,
escape that.
Hold it. Listen,
has to know, though.
Hold on. I said he can think and act in a Planck instant.
I heard you.
So wait, the speed of light in a Planck instant, measurable by humans, right now.
I get it.
Hold on, wait.
I get that he's faster than everything.
He can
get that.
think in a Planck instant.
But he has to have premise of
Wait,
the
okay,
fact
so
that
here's
the
the thing.
snap
He
is
can
about-
figure it out. He's that good.
No, he's
here's
not.
the thing. Here's the
He's
thing.
not.
Braden,
Liar.
Marky and Braden, listen. If
Liar.
Marky is on the context of if you
Flash
put,
is the best.
if
for
you
sure.
put Flash in a ring with whoever else.
Whoever.
Okay,
It's our
Braden-
fight.
See, I don't-
UFC ring.
I'm
Braden's
saying like
on
in
the context-
real life.
No, we're
Braden's
in the
in
ring.
the context
It's for money.
of if Thanos was over in
Thanos.
Africa and Flash was over sleeping because he has to sleep.
Okay,
sometimes. That's where
okay.
Braden's
Where you're
come
coming
from.
from.
He has to have
But-
premise of the ability
okay.
for him
So-
to like
But
snap.
that's where. But the thing is, wait,
I'll
no,
beat
no,
it.
no,
Let him finish.
Oh,
Let him
okay.
finish. Let him
Okay.
The
finish.
thing
I wanna hear
is,
this.
Okay.
the
He's siding with me.
context of what Marky's getting at is
In
the
a
realm of what we're talking
Yeah.
about. You put two people in a ring.
No,
I think-
I'll go out of the ring.
No.
wait,
I think in the ring, you're right.
In the
Out of
ring.
the ring, I'm right.
Now,
Yeah.
exactly.
I would agree with
Because I
that.
always think that too.
No.
I always think, yeah, because like,
No.
yes,
Watch.
yes.
So Thanos makes Flash disappear. Thanos
But
in Africa.
Thanos
Hold
is
on.
in Africa.
Thanos is in Africa. Let's say Flash is in
And
California.
sleeping.
Okay.
Sleeping.
Just
Doesn't
got
even
laid.
know.
Hold
Just
on.
got laid. Just
He
got
made-
his cock sucked.
he made
and he's
all
like,
the sex.
I'm done, bro.
Superwoman, Wonder Woman's like, oh, Glock 3000. Listen, Thanos says, fuck Flash. Snaps.
No, he doesn't say that. He just
Okay,
wakes up.
Thanos
He's like,
snaps.
"Yep, done."
Okay,
Braden,
hold on. Wait, can I explain?
No, you can't because
The
you're in.
process. No, the process of Flash leaving this reality. Flash can sense it because
Nope.
he thinks of a
No, he
Planck.
can't.
He thinks
No,
in a Planck
impossible.
instant,
Nope.
and the speed of light.
I think
Hold
Thanos
on, wait, the
disintegrates people in a Planck instant.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Yep,
No, he
yep.
doesn't.
Jason.
Did you
Jason?
not?
Okay,
Wait,
your-
wait,
hey,
raise
your
your hand.
retort. Your
No.
retort could.
Did
yeah,
you see
your-
Avengers?
Your,
How they-
your
how they-
retort.
how
Your
they-
retort
no,
has
hold
merit.
on.
No,
How
I'm
they went to
agreeing
dust-
with you. I'm agreeing with you because there is like a dissipating effect. So there might be time.
Within that time,
but
Flash goes
can-
back in time and
Can he?
kills Thanos.
Can he
No.
escape that
Yes.
He's
vortex
not that-
of
Yes.
black
No.
hole
Yes.
disintegration? I think once it's done, it's done.
Listen,
Once it's done, it's
2
done.
verse 1, Jason, what do you think? If he can, let me reiterate. The
Jason's
speed of,
already
hold on.
against you,
the
bro.
speed of light in 1 second goes around the Earth 7 times. In 1 Planck instant, it only travels the distance of 1 hydrogen molecule. And the Flash can think that fast and act that
can't.
fast.
Here's
But
the
wait,
question,
do you
though.
think
But
He's
no,
limited
I
to Thanos.
understand what he's saying. Okay,
do you understand what I'm saying?
Everybody is like, okay, he's way over here on the other side of the earth.
Fuck that.
But it's how is he gonna know that he goes like that?
Because
Okay,
wait, no,
here's
wait.
my other question. Here's my
Hold
other
on.
question. Okay, so the
Base-
snap of the finger, right? So he snaps his finger instantaneously.
Yes.
So the Flash.
It's
so-
not instantaneous because
No,
you know they
I-
dust
hold
away.
on, Hold on.
Marky.
No.
Okay.
Marky.
Okay. I'm
Instantaneous-
listening.
Admit loss.
Instantaneous, like starting of disintegration. So
Okay.
there's an instant where it snaps his fingers, and all of a sudden there's a piece of him that's like disintegrating.
He's
and
faster than that.
the Flash becomes aware that like, oh,
Okay.
shit's hitting the fan.
Okay.
But can he travel at that speed now that a piece of him has already started to leave his body? Can he outrun disintegration?
Can I tell you something?
It's already he's not
Wait,
even the
hold on.
Flash anymore.
Hold on.
He's already not the Flash
Hold
because a
on.
piece of him is not
Okay,
there
I tra-
anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Can
when
you
I go,
escape
hold on.
that like this?
When
I
I
don't
go
know if you
back,
can.
when I go back to the comic book story, which is an actual comic book of the
You haven't
the
read any of those. You
galactic-
read
Hold
a
on.
Cliff Notes.
Hold
Come
on.
You ain't
Yes.
a fan.
When there was a
Neither am I.
the galactic overlords were devouring universes and planets.
Okay.
They got to Earth. They said, "Give us your fastest person, and if they beat us back to Earth, we will not destroy it." They are galactic overlords. They can get from where they were in the outer edge of space back to Earth instantaneously.
Galactic
The Flash tapped into the Speed Force, which is everything in the known universe, taps into their movement, channels that into his body, and he beat them from the outer edge of space back to Earth faster than
Okay.
instantaneous.
Okay, we get it. Okay, that's fine. Listen,
Have
so
to be aware though, because
this-
they
That's a
told
comic book.
they
That
told
actually happened.
but they
Wait,
told
so-
him what was up. They were like, "We're gonna race
So
you."
this is where Jason.
Instantaneous is instantaneous, and he's fast and instantaneous.
They told him
Jason,
what
yes
was
or
up.
no?
Okay, wait.
told him what was up.
Wait. Okay.
Instantaneous is different than reactionary.
Here's
All right,
here's the
drop
thing
one.
too.
Drop
Like
one.
here's my retort to that. What would be my power that I would choose? And then he has a term for this.
It's called OP, overpowered.
Okay, overpowered. Okay, which
It's
what
too
he
OP.
gives, what he gives, he contradicts himself because he gives himself that with Flash. I would have the power of God.
That's too OP. That's
Then
not
there's
realistic
no-
because there is no power of God in the fucking DCU or MCU or the DC universe.
No, but
there
the
is not.
question
We're
is
talking
to
about
Jason-
realistic.
No, the question is, what
Not
superpower would you
realistic
have?
superpowers.
I
Okay,
would
so
want
here's the question,
the
right?
power of
So
God.
have you had
Oh
so
my
there's a
God.
conundrum, right? So God can create
That's a good one.
anything, right?
Mhm.
So
I would
could God
decreate Flash just so Marky.
So, but-
there's no Flash.
So there's like a paradox that exists within like thinking of like an all powerful creator, right? So like could God
But
create
Braden is for
could,
God.
Could God
Just saying.
create something that was so mass dense that he couldn't pick it up?
Yes, because here's the thing. God is
Oh.
not material. God is not of us.
Okay.
God, we have a 3-pound brain that tries
It's
to
8
conceive.
pounds.
We tried to conceive of everything in the universe. God is
Well, let's
so
say-
far beyond
let's say
that.
in
that
matter, though,
he can
Lon.
do whatever.
Okay.
Whatever he wants.
But
So
that's
ca-
the
whatever.
paradox.
Yes.
But hold on, that's the paradox. So like if God was man and God was
No,
all
he's God.
powerful,
He's God.
No,
If he
but
can
I'm
do
saying, like,
whatever.
he was he was constrained by gravity,
Okay.
for example, and he could do, but you still had godlike powers.
No.
Could he create something that was so dense that he could not pick it up?
Wait.
Hold
let's-
on. You gotta answer the question first. Because if he can create anything, but that he
And
can't
do anything.
pick up,
What do you think to
he-
create that? What do you think to create something that was so dense he couldn't pick it up?
Well, the question is it possible? Because that's the conundrum of like that infinite power. It's like, okay, if he could create anything that was so heavy that even God couldn't pick it up because it's an imaginable idea, but if he couldn't actually pick it up, then he's not God. So it's like, could he
Exactly.
create something that he even couldn't pick up?
No, he can pick. He can do whatever he
But
wants.
then
So
he can't create something
therefore,
that he
lives
can't
in
pick
two
up.
realities. He lives in two realities. He lives in realities where he can't pick it up because he's God, and he can create something he can't pick up. Then he lives in the second reality where he is God, and he can do anything he wants. And picking that up, even though it is what it is, he can still pick it
I'm
up.
just saying that's the conundrum of
Whoa.
like,
Jason.
can you create something that you can't destroy?
What
Because
is
you're
Jason?
all creatively powerful, but also all conquering ability.
Yeah,
Like
he
the-
can do
the-
both.
like-
God, wait, who's to say that he can't live two realities?
Well, like
he is God.
It's like, okay, so if God is real and the devil is real, is there even a question of is it even a contest?
Yeah, God would-
it's God.
God would
and it's
create
the
it.
devil. So like God should always trump the devil if it's evil and
Yeah.
he's superior. So like what's the whole like thing even
I'll
about?
tell you.
What are we talking about?
This is what he does. So God creates an immovable object that he picks up because he is God, and then he sets it on top of the devil, and the devil fucking dissipates.
But he
I
does.
like
That's
that
what
storyline.
happens.
I like that. That's a
Yeah.
good storyline.
That's what happens. Jason,
I like God power. God power's cool.
real quick,
Yeah.
before we go.
He didn't. Did you ever get to answer this question, or we just run on 20-minute
dude,
tirade?
sorry.
About the
Dude.
superpower? I said
You want the
that-
glove. He wants
The
the
He
glove.
wants the glove.
glove.
And you
Which
know
is
what? The
godlike.
Flash is
Yeah.
That's a
gone.
godlike feature.
Yeah.
It is.
Godlike feature.
It's
You
the
would do
closest to God in the
Thanos.
Marvel.
You'd be
Well,
Thanos.
okay, well, you asked me this question. I want to ask.
Oh.
Did you guys already answer like what your guys' favorite movies are?
No, ask us.
What's your favorite movie?
Give me a genre.
No.
No, just single.
Okay,
all
all-time
time.
favorite movie.
Because I already
Okay.
told you mine
You know what?
is Back to
I
the Future.
Love Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase. I love that movie. But
National
my favorite
Lampoon?
comedy,
I never
yes,
knew this.
my favorite comedy is it's either Seymour See No Evil, Hear No Evil with Richard Pryor and Willy Wonka.
That's good.
Oh my God, that
Gene
is
Wilder?
the funniest.
Wilder, yeah.
That is the funniest. Gene Wilder, the
Yeah.
funniest movie I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I will watch that any day. But it's a tie between those two. They're my favorites. Both of those. They're equal. You put one on, I'll love it, love it, love it. Braden.
If I'm shooting off the cuff, like favorite. Okay, so I like a couple.
Braden's like Jennifer's Body.
It's hard. So I really like The Shawshank Redemption. I can watch
That
that.
one
Like
is
I can watch
very
that.
good,
Like
too. That
I
one's
can watch
very
that
good.
movie like all the time. And then there's another one that's with Clint Eastwood called Unforgiven. That was like a western that he did. That's not as popular, but it's just like very like lulled out and long. And then right at the end, it just goes like straight like I'm just killing everybody, and it's fucking awesome. Those are probably like my two tops that I can think of.
Shawshank is very good.
Shawshank's really good.
Yeah.
It's probably my most like watched favorite movie.
I don't think there's any bad Clint Eastwood movie.
I'm with you.
No.
I was watching
No.
In the Line of Fire the other night. Still solid.
Or The Mule is pretty good too. Where he's a drug mule, but he's like fucking 89 years old.
You remember In the Line of Fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one too. That was kind of weird though because
I think Gran Turismo. What's the one?
Gran Torino.
Yeah.
Gran Torino
Yeah,
solid.
that one's
That was
sad,
good.
but it is
Yeah.
good.
In the Line of Fire was weird because it was one of those ones. It got super because I'd watched it and then I rewatched it, and John Malkovich is in it. And
I know who that is.
the death scenes.
good.
The death. It's like kind of anticlimactic in the modern day. Like you're like, okay, this is gonna be like crazy, and there's gonna be like a moment where all of a sudden he's like still alive and he didn't actually die, and then it's like, oh, the movie's just over. You're like, oh shit. Okay, fuck.
Credits. What the fuck? My dad hates those movies.
It was. You almost want it to like not end.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Dad?
Clint Eastwood doesn't make bad movies.
Yeah.
No.
I was thinking while you guys were talking, the one that comes to my mind that I watch over and over. And
Oh my
over
God,
and
Ready
Player One.
Player One. Yeah.
I love
Dude,
that
my dad
movie.
fucking loves.
It's
and
got
good.
everybody
It's good.
in it, man.
I'll watch it.
Everybody's in
Yeah.
Ready
There's
Player
a
One is
lot
my
of
dad's
people in there.
for sure.
I don't know if I've ever sat in on.
And I love,
that's a
I love
good movie.
hentai.
It's
I
all
love
video
anime, I
games,
love all that
everything.
shit, man.
Back
Yeah.
to Future's in there. He drives the car.
And Iron Giant's in it.
Iron
and
Giant,
yeah.
fucking shit.
Yeah, that's a
I'm-
classic one.
Yeah.
I'm dying for them to keep the same storyline but remake Iron Giant live action. Oh my gosh, dude, that would be one. If they keep it true, it's gonna be such a good movie.
You can get the people that played the characters to like play them, like the characters. in
Jennifer
live action.
Aniston's kind of old though. She's like kind of past. She's like more of a.
She
She's
played the mom.
she's 53.
She played the
She's
mom.
not a mom. She's a grandma
CGI her a
technically.
little bit.
A little
Make
bit.
the
Well, they did
storyline
that in
change.
the-
Grandma raised Hogarth and not mom.
Hogarth.
Yeah, like all the Spider-Mans were like old Aunt May, but the fucking one with that Andrew Garfield was
'Cause
like a young Aunt May, and it's
all-
like
all
gosh,
the,
dang, Aunt May,
Auntie.
All the-
Auntie May. That's what you call her. Yeah.
All the voices in that movie, they're all like pretty mainstream actors, so you could like transition all of them into.
Who was the mainstream actor that voiced Iron Giant? Do you know?
Yeah, it was Vince
Vin Diesel.
Who?
or Vin Diesel. excuse
Vin
me.
Diesel, yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, Brady. I had
Sorry.
a- I
Isn't
had
that
a-
crazy?
On it.
Yeah.
All he said was, "I am Groot."
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yo.
Just in a different
I
way.
am
That guy,
Groot.
he's making millions of dollars off of I Am Groot.
I saw a
Groot.
video and it was
I am
like
Groot.
definitely doing this TikTok or not TikTok, definitely doing this costume for Halloween this year, and it was like a knockoff I Am Groot, and it's just a dude standing there, and he has
With a
fucking
ficus?
twigs and sticks taped to his chest and his arms.
Hell
And he's
yeah.
standing there like that, and yo, I'm doing that. I'm gonna be
I am
be
Groot.
Groot for sure, for sure.
Hell,
Dude,
sick.
gosh, your Halloween's got to be cool as fuck, huh?
Do you do a Halloween party?
But
Jason, I've
you
got,
need to do one.
I've
We're
got,
having a Halloween party at Jason's house.
I've got
this year.
$500 if you can make me look like the devil from Tenacious D. Let me work out. Give me a month to work out, and then
He ain't gonna work
No, you know
I'll
what?
like
He
it.
doesn't need to work out. Put those muscles on him.
Put those muscles on him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
put
You
those
remember-
muscles on him.
He make you a bodysuit? That's hella expensive.
Well,
All right, he said $5,000, not 500.
He's
got
like,
the
I
risers,
charge
you know,
by the
like
minute,
I
motherfucker.
want
Stilts?
The
Yeah.
lamp, yeah, the
That's have you ever seen the movie Legend?
yes,
with Tom
absolutely.
Cruise?
Yeah,
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. Darkness is the devil.
I
I
have
know,
power I have power risers.
Legend,
We can-
Legend.
We can just put
Yeah,
the
Legion.
hooves on the power risers.
Yeah, and
Same thing.
the lamb, the
Yeah,
brown
yeah.
lamb, fucking
Lamb fur.
Because I want to be like 8 foot
Wool.
tall.
I still
Hell
want a Voltron movie.
I know, yeah. That would
I
be
still
great.
want
What
it.
the fuck? Why is there not a Voltron movie?
I don't know, but
Because they would
Fucking
fuck it
up.
up, and I'm glad they haven't done it.
yeah.
Because Michael Bay would take it over and be like,
Jason's
let's
like,
make them all
yeah,
dogs.
for sure.
No,
Yeah.
man.
Make 'em all
blow
what?
everything up.
Dogs.
Or women.
Do you know? Do you
Fuck
know that,
that.
every Michael Bay movie there's like got to be big explosions?
Yeah.
And they're all
It's
the same
sparks.
They're
explosions.
all
It's
the
sparks
same
and
shit.
explosions.
It looks like those fucking the
Spark.
dumb ones that go up in the air. Yeah.
Dumb fireworks. The ones that no one fucking comes to
The ones
see.
that you
Yeah.
buy in California.
Yeah, fuck California pussies. Shit. Shit. All right.
Thanks,
well,
Michael Bay.
We're at that point where I ask everybody what their final words are. We're gonna ask you last, Dad. Final words.
I was thinking about this today because I knew I was going to be on the podcast.
I told him
and,
that
and I looked on the internet and I searched and I was like, okay, here's mine.
Damn, this guy did research.
If it
He's a scientist.
if it feels like it's falling apart, you never know. It might be falling together. Boom.
Damn.
That's deep. That's very deep.
Deep and wide.
It's probably falling apart. No cap.
You're welcome.
If we're going off of like inspirational stuff, just
Go
like
ahead,
thoughts
go
like
ahead.
that. Get busy living or get busy dying.
Ooh,
I like
That's
it.
a quote from Shawshank Redemption. You're
Oh,
welcome. Thank you,
oh,
Morgan
keep busy.
Freeman.
Perfect.
Keep busy dying.
I'm gonna pull a post from Brandon Didi's podcast.
Oh damn.
Yes.
Shout out Brandon. Braden said it. Braden said something like,
If
"Nobody regrets the stuff they haven't. No one regrets the stuff they've done. They just regret the stuff they haven't done."
True.
And that has stuck with me since he said it. And I was like, "Gosh, dang, that's true. I can do a million things in my life, but the stuff I didn't do is the stuff I talk about. Where I'm like,
Damn.
fuck, I wish I did that.
Yeah.
But I'm never like, damn, I wish I didn't do that. Not one thing.
You'll get over it. The bad crap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was dumb.
that's crazy.
That's,
Jason,
that's basically like me. It's like when you look at something, no one's perfect. No one is. You
Yeah.
always you do something, a mistake, you learn from it.
Mhm.
Basically, that's what it is. So I mean, that's basically what I gotta say. Is like, learn from your mistakes. You know.
yeah, it's only it's only a mistake if you don't learn from it.
Exactly.
You know? And if you do learn from it, it's just L's aren't losses; they're just lessons learned.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that too.
Yeah.
It's good. All right,
good.
we're out of here, motherfucker. Your headphones been off for like an hour, guy.
yeah, I know.
You got too hot.
Gosh,
Nah,
dang.
fucking hot,
Jason, real quick, Jason,
Yeah.
I thank you, appreciate it.
That's
And-
all right. I'll
Good
send
guy.
you the bill later.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
dang,
everybody-
we're gonna go
No.
broke.
We'll split it. Don't worry, guys.
Hey, get this
Dang.
guy a shirt.
My
so he
mom
doesn't do
sponsors
that.
us. It's okay. Don't worry.
Caught in the crossfire.
Caught in the crossfire.
My goodness.
Brandon, would you like to hit that stop button there, guy?
I'm an icon, man. And my girl about a 10. I should fuck her in the Benz.